Okay. Well, hey, welcome in everyone. Make sure you're double tapping on that screen, sharing it with your friends, doing all that good stuff. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you're having a day as wonderful as you are. We're doing this topic. What was the... What are my thoughts on Buddhism? Depends on your interpretation of it. There are some interpretations that I think are like maybe plausible. Like if your interpretation of Buddhism is that, for example, you think like a lot of the categories that we think exist actually don't exist, or rather like they exist in like a mind dependent way. I think that's like plausible. That's like maybe true. I think like the ethical system is pretty implausible. The idea that the way that you achieve a good life is to stop desiring things, because I guess I just don't think that that's true. I think that desire is good and that my life has got way better because I've acted on the things that I've desired. You know, I wanted to get good at debate, and then one day I did. Um, you know, a lot of what I did was driven by like the sorts of things that I wanted in my life, and then I don't know, I'm like pretty happy and content with my life. I think I'd be way less happy if I was like some Buddhist who was like miserable. Oop, that's not the right one. Well, we're in for a rough day the way I tried to just copy and paste the URL. Yep. Yep, I'm sending it out. Oh, and then sorry, like the third category of Buddhism, which is, you know, the Buddhists, the sort of Buddhist who thinks that like all of the gibberish claims are true, who believe in things like reincarnation, who believe in other stuff of that sort. I think that that's like obviously false. These are like massive claims and they're like totally unsubstantiated. I mean, but some people, I think like the only saving grace for Buddhism is that some people don't take those claims seriously, and it's like, okay, if that's like the best you got, is that like some people aren't going to take it seriously. And it's like, okay, I suppose. But hey, if you want to debate the topic, if you think that there is something wrong with being gay, you got to be 18 or older. But other than that, let's go to the very first guest. Hey, how's it going?
Well, going good. How are you?
Doing well. How old are you?
Good. I'm 18.
Yep. And do you think there's something wrong with being gay?
Yeah, but I have a few questions to ask you.
Okay, I suppose. Go for it.
Okay. So, two questions. Is there like define what it means for something to be wrong? And
Ye-
if so,
mhm.
yeah, just define that first.
Yeah, I take wrong in this context to be morally wrong, wrong in the moral sense. So what morally wrong refers to is the claim that you're making about when it comes to like moral wrongness is that people who are doing the action have a reason to not do the action. So kind of the key question when assessing whether something is wrong is what reason is there to not do that action?
Okay. So you think that there's nothing wrong. Okay. Well, so what if I bring up like biology? Obviously, there's a reason that men and women are attracted to each other because for biological reasons. So there obviously is a reason why men shouldn't be attracted to each other because they can't reproduce.
So we're kind of conflating between two types of facts. There's facts that are like evaluative, where we assign like good, bad judgments to it, or like should, shouldn't judgments to it. And then there's like descriptive evaluations, where we describe the world as it is. I'm not sure why the fact that a lot of men are attracted to women means that there's like something wrong with you if you're not attracted to women. You know, I think I don't wanna eat haggis. Most people don't wanna eat haggis, but, you know, if you're one of the people in, like, Scotland who eats haggis, I don't think that that means that there's, like, something wrong with you.
Well, do you think like everything is subjective then?
No.
Do you think anything is wrong? Like,
Yeah.
so what would that be?
Yeah, for example, I think not being virtuous is wrong.
Okay. So why is that wrong?
Yeah, it's gonna be wrong insofar as everybody pursues the good life, but not acting virtuously makes it impossible for you to actually achieve the good life.
Okay, but yeah, what is the good life?
Yeah, sure. So the good life is gonna be minimally defined as the sort of life that anybody, could rationally reflect on and approve of. That you as an individual are capable of reflecting on the life and saying, "Yes, I approve of this." But in order to even be able to approve on it in the first place, you're going to need to be virtuous. Otherwise, you lose the ability to either know your life and have the capacity to approve of it, or actually like follow through in rational judgment, which means that you likewise are unjustified in your evaluation of it. So
So your
you can
claim
live
is you
any life you would like to live as long as it's virtuous.
so your claim is you have to be virtuous to evaluate your own life?
Yes,
Is that what I'm
correct.
I think that's a little circular.
I'm not sure you know what circular means.
But just means that like the definition you're giving it leads it's kind of paradoxical because if you're not virtuous then you can't evaluate your own life.
Mhm. It's not circular, that's just an argument.
Wait, hold on. So you're saying
So everybody
okay, so someone who can't
Mhm.
evaluate their own life isn't virtuous?
Yes, correct.
What is virtuous? Like something doing as it ought?
So I'm gonna cash out virtue as like the disposition to do the right thing for the right reason towards the right end with the right feeling, et cetera, et cetera. But this is going to manifest itself as like the four main virtues, which is going to be courage, temperance, wisdom, and justice. One of the key ones in terms of evaluating your own life is justice. Justice just means treating like cases alike. If you don't treat like cases alike, then you're not just. But if you're unable to treat like cases alike, then what that means is that you can't fairly evaluate your own life because you don't fairly evaluate lives in general. So all of your judgments about your own life are going to be unjustified insofar as you're not a very good judge of character.
Okay, that's justice. What about the other one? Like the other temperance?
Yeah. Temperance literally just refers to taking like the right sorts of pleasure out of various activities. The reason why temperance is going to be mandatory is because in order to actually achieve the goals that you set out for yourself, you can't get detained with I don't know, like vapid, vacuous pleasure. You need to actually be able to recognize the sorts of things that matter and the sorts of things that don't matter. It's okay to enjoy things, and in fact, you should be taking pleasure out of the things that you pursue, but you should be capable of distinguishing your pursuits from the pleasure that comes along with it.
Okay. So I feel like these definitions so if you're not able to evaluate other people's lives as you evaluate yours, then it's not just.
Yeah,
But or sorry, not virtuous. So if you were to evaluate your unvirtuous life
you're
and
not.
evaluate other people, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just
I'm
saying for an
saying people
example.
can't do that.
Well,
My
that's
my argument is that you would lack self-knowledge because you would lack justified belief with respect to your life.
but if you live a unvirtuous life and you judge other people based off of that, then
Mhm.
according to your definition, that is virtuous.
No. If you live an unvirtuous life, it's not going to be virtuous. That's like trivial.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying with your definition of virtue, it's judging other people's lives as you judge yours. If your life is
Not
unvirtuous and
quite.
you're judging other people's lives unvirtuously, then
It's close,
that
but
doesn't
it's
make
not
any
quite.
sense.
So, what justice is going to be the disposition to um, evaluate and treat like cases alike. You're going to need to give similar treatment to similar cases. So, when a specific feature appears in a specific case, if I see that you're really struggling to open up the door, and then I come over there and open up the door, but then I see somebody in the exact same scenario, I presumably need to consistently do the same thing. And an important way to determine what you should and shouldn't do is based on, like, if you're in that scenario, what would you want? So you would want somebody to come and help you, so then you should therefore go and help these people. You should treat like cases alike, basically. And if you don't do that, if you don't have the disposition towards treating like cases alike and then acting on your evaluations about what people deserve, then you're either not going to be able to properly evaluate your own life in terms of what you deserve, or you're going to be able to properly evaluate it and then you're just going to disregard it, which is self-disrespecting, which means that that's also incompatible with a good life.
Okay, I think I'm trying to get at so by your definition, if someone if every single time someone sees someone that's homeless, they like spit at them, that's treating like cases alike.
No, because if you
doesn't get
were
at-
homeless, you wouldn't want that done to you.
True. So you're getting at the fact that some things are truly right and some things are truly wrong.
Yeah, I'm a moral realist.
Okay, so I'll ask you this. Why do you think there's nothing wrong with being gay in your definition of what is virtuous?
Yeah, because being gay is compatible with living a good life. Being gay is compatible with being virtuous. For example, a historical figure, Socrates, was one of the most virtuous people who ever lived. He literally died for his pursuit of wisdom and died for his principles. And he engaged in gay behavior. It was like huge in Athenian culture to be hooking up with younger dudes.
Actually?
Yeah.
I did not know that, but
You should read a work of Plato sometime, because basically every single dialogue that Plato wrote opens with, the main characters reminiscing about like Greek boy pussy.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I read some of him in class, like in philosophy class, but I didn't know that was a thing. I'll have to do my research on that. But
Yeah, the Symposium is like the peak example of this.
I don't think you would be virtuous then, because I feel like I know you do debates on like God. I don't know if you really want to get into that, but like I think some things are objectively. I think you'd think the same, but I think some things are objectively right and wrong. And I just don't understand why, like, being gay isn't objectively wrong.
Why would it be? What's the reason that would make you think that being gay is wrong?
So I'll use Socrates for an example. We were doing in philosophy class. We're reading about, I forgot the exact work, but it's I don't know if you know what it is, but he's talking to Archimedes.
Socrates, Archimedes, dialogue.
Yeah,
this is. I think you must be thinking of something else.
Can you share your screen? It was a dialogue between him and Archimedes, and he was talking to Archimedes about how he's unfit to rule.
Archimedes was a mathematician. I don't think Archimedes ruled.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Can you share your screen, because I'm pretty.
Yeah, let me.
Hold on.
Socrates, Archimedes, Plato dialogue. It doesn't seem like there's any mention of. Do you mean? Are you thinking of Alcibiades?
Alcibiades. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, fun fact. That's the guy he hooked up with.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Huh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta do my research.
Well, wait. If you want like compelling historical research, you should look up. You should look up Socrates, Alcibiades, and then like every single picture, every single like historical depiction of Socrates and Alcibiades. I don't know. There's like tension here. It's it goes beyond, the student teacher relationship. Look at this.
I don't know. I think that's just how art during that period was portrayed. I think I forgot the exact period, but I think it's like they portray it very like emotional, very like, I don't know the word for it. I'm blanking, but yeah, back to the Alcibiades thing. He was saying that like basically being like a virtuous water bottle. Well, this is not the example he used. I'm gonna sound crazy, but he's saying like it's how good they are at serving the purpose of what they do, basically.
Do you know what's the main question in the dialogue?
It's if Alcibiades is fit to rule.
Dialogue.
Like that's how it starts.
Sure, yeah, okay. Alcibiades 1. First Alcibiades,
Alcibiades.
which is about it's funny because in this very dialogue it mentions that Socrates engages in like gay activities. Socrates was the first of his lovers, but he has not spoken to him for many years. But okay, sure. Like,
So I'm saying, according to Socrates' definition of something doing as it ought to do, if that something does not do as it ought to do, then that thing is in and of itself not virtuous.
Yeah. So why ought gay people not be gay?
Because they ought to not be gay because of how they're made and how biology works. And if
Okay.
everyone was gay, then you wouldn't be here, Ian.
Well, listen, for my job, I'm a software engineer. If everybody was a software engineer, well, then we would all die because nobody would be making the food. I don't think asking, like, would we all die if everybody in society engaged in the behavior that you engage in is going to be a very fruitful model. I mean, it sounds like you're a student. If everybody was a student, then you'd die for the same reason.
Well, I think you're not like we need to make a distinction. I don't think like it's not. I bring up what I brought up for biological reasons. Obviously, like if everyone sits on their butt all day, then nothing's gonna happen, and we're all gonna.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But I don't think that biology has like normativity embedded into it. I don't think the fact that our biology is one way gives us like a reason to use it in that way. I think that we humans have goals, and then those goals give us reasons. I'm not sure what reason a person who's gay would have to not do this, but even like evaluating their body, the prostate for men is only accessible through the back way.
Wait, say that again.
Yeah. Like the male G spot is up your ass. So under this criteria, it would seem that, the body is designed for, we have good reason to use it in a way such that you can hit the G spot.
I think that's a poor argument because I don't think that everything that is pleasurable is good or is virtuous.
Okay, sure. But how do you arrive at the conclusion that gay sex is not like the function of the body?
It's just not the way it's supposed to be. Like
that certainly is your conclusion.
It gives disease. It gives all these things.
It only gives disease if you have unsafe sex. If you have safe sex, then it has the same disease prevalence as straight sex.
Sorry, you kind of lagged out for a second. Say that again.
Yeah. It only gives disease if you practice unsafe sex. If you practice safe sex, then it gives the same rate of disease as straight safe sex. I totally agree with you. I don't think people should be having unsafe sex. And if you do, that leads to bad things like STDs. Don't do that. Get tested, wear condoms. I don't think that you should be having unsafe sex. But fortunately, you can be gay and not have unsafe sex.
I mean, yeah, but I think, well, she said gay people having safe sex gives the same rate of disease as straight people.
The problem. So the reason why there was like a big outbreak of like AIDS, for example, was because of unsafe sex. Lots of unsafe, unprotected sex with like lots of partners who are also having lots of unsafe, unprotected sex. That's if you do that, whether you're gay or straight, you're going to spread like tons of diseases. So just don't do that, and then
But
you reduce
think
the
there's a
risk of getting diseases by just a huge amount.
But I think straight people having unsafe sex, there's a lot less disease than gay people having unsafe sex for a
Yeah.
reason. That's kind of what I was trying to bring up.
Okay, I mean, I would want to see like a source for that.
I'll try to. Or can you just, because it undoes the live if I go off that?
Sure. Let me see if there's. I wonder if I can get some sort of like good source. I probably need to look for things like the rates at which it reduces these, but yeah, I could easily cite you. Okay, so for example, according to the NHS, like having safe sex, even safe gay sex, massively reduces the risk of STDs.
Okay, but I'm trying to get at the fact that having safe sex or having, unsafe sex if you're straight, that gives less disease than if you were to have unsafe sex if you're gay.
Okay,
I think that
what's the
kind
source
of
for that?
implies.
The person who's. Oh, if you're off the app, I can't hear you, but that's okay. Oh, sure. Okay. Well, I just have a source for you. This is from Planned Parenthood. It's titled, "Is it true that if you have gay sex, you have more of a chance of contracting STD?" I'll just read the entire thing to you. Anyone who has sex with another person is at risk of getting a sexually transmitted infection. A gay person's chance of infection is no different from a straight person's. Gay, straight, or somewhere in between, it's important to practice safe sex compared to vaginal and anal intercourse. Oral sex is less risky, but there's still risk of infection. If you do have vaginal or anal intercourse, using a latex or internal condom reduces the risk of infection. To further reduce the risk of infection during oral sex, use a condom to cover the penis but that's stupid. Who the fuck wants to do that? No, I'm kidding. You should practice safe sex, but you know. So, I mean, like, there's a
Okay,
source
so
for you.
the CDC said. Sorry, I was off the app.
That's okay.
I was looking up the CDC. It says men who have sex with men have higher rates of STDs than women who have sex with women.
But what we're asking,
men that have sex with women.
yeah, what we're asking is about specifically what's the intrinsic probability, because as it currently also, what's the specific source for this? Let's get that first.
The CDC.
What's the name of the article?
Men who have sex with men.
Men who have sex with men.
CDC.
Okay. Where's a diverse group? Moving detailed as disproportionate risk of HIV. Estimated for among MSM is 1 in 6 compared to heterosexual men, 1 in 524, and heterosexual women, 1 in 253. These disparities are further exacerbated by race and ethnicity. Respectively, for each occurs much more readily through receptive anal sex compared to penile vaginal sex, similar to other STIs, multiple partners, anonymous partners. Yeah, sure. This is like literally just saying what I'm saying. That like the major risk factors are, having like multiple partners, anonymous partners, condomless sex. That these are the sorts of things that lead to infections like HIV. So
But it
you can
says that
easily.
men.
So if somebody is gay and they practice safe gay sex, why would that be wrong?
Because it gives more disease than someone who is straight that practices unsafe sex.
What's the source that if you practice safe sex, there's a disparity there?
It just said it. It's CDC. It said
It
it was
doesn't. It
1 in
doesn't make that
524.
claim.
1 in 524. I think.
And
or
is
one.
that stat specifically for people who are having safe sex? Because I just read this and it definitely doesn't say that. Some remain unaware of this.
Yeah, it said HIV. Men who have sex with men are more likely to get HIV than
Where does it say
men who
safe
have
sex? That's the question.
It doesn't. I think it's
Okay,
inferred
that's what I'm
that it's
asking. Yeah.
unsafe.
So if somebody has safe sex, what's the problem with that? If they have safe gay sex, why would that be wrong?
I think you're missing my point. I'm saying that naturally men who have sex with men, despite it being safe or unsafe, I think that shows that it's wrong. If they're more likely to get it naturally because
But what reason
condoms
would they
were
have to
not
not do
existent.
that? Like if they're practicing safe sex, imagine you're saying that you don't like, you don't like hamburgers because of like the cheese that's on them, and then I explain to you, well, you can just take the cheese off of them, and then you can still enjoy like the hamburger. It just seems like the thing that you're identifying can easily be remedied.
I know, but I'm saying naturally it's wrong, obviously.
Why? That's not obvious.
Because condoms didn't exist back then.
Who cares?
No, I'm saying
Why is it
because
wrong? What reason do
naturally,
they have to not do it? And by
'cause the
natural, what do you
natural way-
wait? Sorry,
the
by natural,
natural-
what do you mean?
like what we're born with, like just what I don't know. You know what I mean? Like let's
What we're
say
born
men
with?
having
Wait, so if I was like born with a tumor, would it
Sorry.
be wrong to get that removed?
No, that was a bad definition.
Sure.
I'm saying like I don't really know how to like say it, like men or just like how we're naturally born. I don't know. Like condoms didn't exist, cars don't exist. Like let's take men from
Do
thousands
you
and
think it's
thousands of
wrong
years
to
ago.
wear a condom?
No, I don't think that's wrong, but I'm saying naturally,
Is it unnatural?
no, it's not.
Wearing condoms
Naturally-
is not unnatural? Wait, then what's the problem with being gay and wearing a condom? That wouldn't be unnatural.
No, naturally, men who have sex with men are more likely to get HIV than men who have sex with women naturally.
Okay.
I think that shows that naturally it's wrong because if you're more likely to get disease from it, then that's not good.
Well, I mean, first of all, you just haven't established that fact. But
I just did. It's in the CD.
that refers to statistics about like men that currently exist. But how do we know that in a society where people aren't having like lots of promiscuous sex that these numbers wouldn't be different?
I mean, we don't, but I think it infers that.
Okay, I don't. So where do you want to go there?
I guess we just I don't know. I think
We can go back through natural. Like, what do you take natural to be? You're saying that if something is unnatural, then it's wrong. Do you think cars are natural?
no, I'm not saying that if it's like I'm saying the way we're made as humans or whatever. I know you don't believe in God. The way we have evolved, it's unnatural for you to be gay because of the fact that you get disease and because of the fact that you can't reproduce.
What would you make of the fact that one of our closest relatives, the bonobo, is almost universally bisexual?
What's the bonobo? I'm not sure.
The
what that
bonobo is like a type of great ape. They're basically 100% bisexual. Or actually, I don't know if I want to make that strong of a claim. I'll look up what percent of bonobos.
Probably.
Oh, sure. Okay, I was right. It actually is nearly all of them.
I think that's a mutation. Because like having blue eyes is technically a mutation.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know why I would think that bonobos being bisexual is just like the result of a mutation as opposed to their societal structure.
I could also bring. I don't think that's really a good claim, even if it is true, because if the majority of animals are straight, then I think that infers that naturally animals are supposed to be straight.
A lot of
I
animals
think
are
that's a
gay,
weak
though.
claim. I know, but more are straight, so
The
it's
majority of
naturally-
animals, you know, are like bacteria. Or I guess we could make the argument like the majority of life is bacteria, which just
True.
self-replicates by dividing. I don't think it follows from the fact that the majority of life reproduces by dividing that it means that we're doing something wrong by reproducing by having sex.
I'll get more specific. Mammals. Just let's just go with mammals.
It kind of seems like you're just trying to draw the line in a place so as to not implicate your position.
How so? Well, I'm
Because
just
why
I'm
would
just
we
giving
draw
an
the line
example
there as opposed to, I don't know, life?
because you're trying to get like technical. I'm just getting I'm setting the perimeters. Like it's just
Mhm.
mammal.
Yeah, but why would we set them there?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just an example.
Okay.
So
I
if
mean,
the
lots of
majority,
mammals engage, especially. Wait, well, let's draw the
that's
line
fine.
even closer to humans. You know, I
That's
guess
fine.
we could
The
look.
majority of animals are straight. A lot are gay. That's fine. If the majority are straight, I think that infers that naturally they're supposed to be straight.
But the majority of animals or the majority of mammals. Oh, that's super interesting. Apparently, interesting. Sure. So, apparently, among our closest ancestors, the great apes, gay behavior is present in literally all of them. So it seems like it would then be natural for there to be gay people.
I think gay behavior is different from being gay.
I don't know. Maybe you could differentiate these things for me.
So I think if you do gay behavior, like if you say a joke to your friend, like a gay joke, that's not you being gay. That's
I don't think the ape scientists are counting like when a gorilla goes over and makes a gay joke to the other gorilla. I think they're talking about sex acts. You know, I'm totally guessing here, but if I had to assume what the scientists are referring to,
No, I was just giving an example. It was
sure,
for humans specifically.
sure.
But I think, like, I don't know. I think, actually, I won't even bring that up because you'll probably get banned if I do. But anyway, like, gay behavior is different from being gay, I think. Because being gay is that you enjoy being gay, basically.
hmm So,
But if you get like raped or graped or something, then that's gay behavior, but that's not being gay.
I don't think that I would count that as an instance of you engaging in gay behavior. I mean, you didn't have the autonomy there.
True. But why don't you look at the statistic of how many humans are straight and how many humans are gay?
Okay, but why is it the case that the other great apes also have gay great apes? So also,
I
okay,
don't
I
know.
looked up how they define or how they're defining it in the research. This is according to the Center for Academic Research and Training in Anthropogeny, maybe. Homosexual behavior, same-sex genital contact, or manipulation likely functions in several contexts in the great apes. So they're like jerking each other off, it seems.
I mean, that's pretty interesting. I don't think animals are a good like example.
Well,
'Cause, like-
that's pretty damning for your argument. I can't lie. Your argument is literally because the other animals do it that's, you know, natural.
No, I'm just trying to say that like if an animal kills another animal, then that's not wrong. But if a human kills another human, then that's wrrong.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
animal does
yeah,
it.
I totally agree. I'm right there with you. You know, I don't think we should be using what animals get up to be our moral guide, you know. I think that we should be looking for independent reasons to think that being gay is wrong.
I don't think we're getting anywhere. I think I'm just gonna leave the live
Okay.
because
Well,
I
hey,
thought-
thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Make sure you're double tapping on that screen, sharing it with your friends, doing all that good stuff. It might be a bit of a shorter live today, but I wanted to give you guys something. Truth 666K9, thanks so much for the cool Corey membership. Great to see you. Glad to have you. Larry Beck, thanks so much for the $50 super chat. That's incredible. Whoa. Let's get a big W for Larry. You know, Larry, I really appreciate it. I seriously couldn't do this without you. I really appreciate you. Let's get a big W for Larry. $50 is massive. Thanks for all of your support as well. It really does mean a lot to me. Hyro, fantastic. Thanks so much for the super chat. If his argument is based on lowest transmission of disease, then he's arguing that all women should be lesbians. That's a good point. I wish I had thought of that. Yeah, that would probably be a good one. Good one to keep in my back pocket. I think I'm still learning like the tricks of the debate. Helping MAGA deconstruct. Thanks so much for the super chat. So being bi is okay by his terms. No, but you know that's what I love about natural law theory is that you have to you go from like appealing to like a specific thing, and then you kind of have to like flip it over to appeal to like a different faculty. You know, you can't. You know, it's actually totally fine, despite the fact that your mouth, the function of your mouth is to chew food. It's also totally fine for you to chew gum because you're getting exercise. You're exercising your working out capacities. It's like, I don't know, you just you do like the coward slide from place to place. I don't know. I love it. I love that about natural law theory. It's fun. All right. If you're in that guest request box, make sure that you're 18 or older, and make sure that you do think that there's something wrong with being gay as we go to the very next guest. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, can you give me like 1 second? I gotta respond to somebody.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting for this, make sure you're double tapping on that screen, sharing it with your friends, doing all that good stuff. Yep.
All right, man. What's up?
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 19.
And do you think there's something wrong with being gay?
I do.
Okay. What do you think's wrong with being gay?
Yeah, if hedonism is going to be wrong, then homosexuality will be wrong.
Wait, if what's going to be wrong?
Hedonism.
Okay. Why couldn't it fit under some sort of other ethical system?
Well, can you prove that?
Yeah, for example, like it would fit under like Kantianism, it would fit under virtue ethics, it would fit under consequentialism. In fact, like the majority of mainstream ethical systems, I mean, let's just take the Kantian example. So Kant basically proposes that we can determine the rightness or the wrongness of an action by universalizing it and then determining whether or not there's a contradiction in you still being able to do the action, in you being able to achieve the goal of the action. I guess those are the two things, but you know, there's kind of, you need to be able to achieve the goal. You need to be able to take the action, and then the connection between the action and the goal need to remain. So let's say everybody was doing gay sex all the time constantly. Well, I mean, you'd certainly be able to have gay sex. You'd certainly be able to, I don't know, like get pleasure out of it. You'd be able to enjoy it. You'd be able to, I don't know, make like a meaningful connection out of it.
Wait, this in itself
and the
is
gay sex would allow you to do that. So it passes the universalization criteria. So why would I think that hedonism is the only sort of system that would justify being gay?
You didn't prove anything. You just proved further a hedonistic system. You have to
You think,
apply.
oh,
or not
you
hedonistic
think
way.
Kantianism is hedonistic?
I'm
You're
saying,
so confused,
anything up
bud.
to
It's
well,
like,
can
it's
you
like
prove
an
me- can you prove me
extraordinarily like
counter? Can you prove
unhedonistic
me counter?
system. Specifically, Kantian deontology refers to the rejection of consequentialism. Deontology is literally just referred to, or is literally just defined by people like Michael Huemer as the rejection of consequentialism. Hedonism is a form of consequentialism. Therefore, deontology is not going to fall under under hedonism.
Wait, can you expand on whatever that was? Consequentialism.
Consequentialism. It's just going
Yeah.
to be a moral system that argues that goodness or like the good making properties or the wrong making properties are going to be found in the consequences.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the ethics of homosexuality. I'm more of talking about the ontology of it, what it actually is,
So he's
and
so
we can
confused.
judge based on
Those
that.
certainly are
How
philosophy
am I
words, but
confused?
yes, you are talking about the ethics of it. I don't know if you're aware
I'm
of this,
saying
but
the
hedonism
word
is an ethical
it's being
system.
wrong.
You're not talking
Well,
about
it's
the
a
ontology of it.
philosophical. It's a philosophical idea of how we should run our routine. Do you not know
Hedonism
what
is?
hedonism
Yes,
is?
that's correct.
What do you take?
But
What do you
how
take
we
hedonism
should
to be?
run our routine, I don't know if you're aware of this, is ethics. Ethics is the
No, it's
study
not.
of practical reason, the things that we have
Things can
reason to
be
do with
amoral.
respect to our actions.
Wait. So you don't think routines can be amoral then?
Yeah, routines can be amoral
So then how could that be ethical? Because there is no right or wrong within an
because it's a
amoral
question of
system.
whether or not you're doing the things that you should do. You can still, from the perspective of ethics, evaluate something and deem it permissible. So
Wait, so
going
like,
back to
so like
Kantianism,
breathing,
Kant
breathing
gave,
could be.
yeah, breathing is permissible. In fact, in most cases, it's like obligatory,
Wait,
depending on your system.
how so? How so?
Because a lot of moral systems would prescribe that you have a obligation to take good care of yourself, and you know, if you stop breathing, that's going to be at odds with that.
But that's going to be of a subject, though.
I don't even know what that means. That's going to be of a
It's going to be
subject.
subjective.
Yeah, subject. Whoa,
Subjective.
that doesn't follow. Subjects have
How does that
obligations
follow?
towards themselves to take care of themselves.
Yeah, but that's not the ought though. You can't get an ought from an interpretation that make it flawed. It has
I
to
don't
be a-
even know what it means to say you can't get an ought from an interpretation. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
So for example, right? If we're saying, all right, Schmurder is wrong, and I interpret Schmurder would be just unaliving somebody, obviously that interpretation would be wrong in that ought. So it had to be objective on the basis of what Schmurder should be.
Wrong
can't
in
just
like
be
a
based on
conceptual sense or
interpretation.
wrong in like an ethical sense?
It's just wrong.
Oh gosh, that really clarifies that.
Well, I mean, I
Wow,
don't know that you
that
need
was so informative.
clarification,
Geez, you know, I hadn't
contextual
considered,
sense.
you know, just the term that we're trying to disambiguate. Said one more time.
I mean, the word unalive is conceptually amoral, but Schmurder is an action. So what do you mean concept? It is a thing.
I'm asking you whether or not you're saying like you're mistaken about the concept. Like when you say wrong, you could be wrong in the sense that you gave like the wrong answer on like a math quiz. I don't know if that's the sense of wrong that you're referring to, that the person is like confused about what it means to murder, or if you're saying like morally wrong. That's what we're trying to disambiguate.
Wait, so you're asking about what
Yeah, and
what
the
I
example
take
that
to
you
wrong
just
to do.
gave.
What I take
Okay.
wrong to do.
This guy's like super not tracking. I didn't. That's not what I'm asking.
Brother, I'm asking you a question. You're
Just
asked
in the
about
context that
wrong.
you used it in earlier.
In that context, yeah, I take wrong to be anything that would be straying away from God's will.
Okay. How do we know the will of God?
How do we know the will of God?
Yeah.
Through heuristics, obviously.
Which ones?
His energies.
Which ones?
Yeah, like his grace, his mercy,
Okay.
the creation.
Where can I find his grace and his mercy?
Yeah, within religion.
Which
Like
one?
Allah. Okay, now we're doing a Socrates obfuscation. That's nice. What's your like?
I'm just trying to
plan?
get a bit of
You're just
clarification
saying
on your
why, what
position. You
you're-
know,
I mean, I think
you
you're kinda
keep on giving
confused and need so much
non-answers. You know, if you keep on
clarification.
giving non-answers, then I'm just going to ask clarifying questions.
I mean, you can use like your deductive reasoning. You don't need so many clarifications. This is a Socrates obfuscation. We're
Please
not
help
getting into
me. Like, how would I deduce your
you.
religion?
help you.
Yeah, I need your
I'm
help
supposed
in
to help you
explaining how I'm
interpret
supposed to
my
use
argument.
deductive reasoning in order to arrive at the conclusion of what religion you are.
What religion I am. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter the
How would I
specific
deduce
religion.
that? Can I get like the premise 1 and premise 2?
The premise 1 and premise
Yeah.
2. Of course. Yeah, premise 1 would be following a religion, right?
hmm
Would allow you to know and be relevated on these specific energies. Premise 2, if you are relevated on these specific energies, then you know God's will. Conclusion, following a religion revelates God's will.
Sure. So just any religion.
I mean, we haven't got that. We haven't got there yet. You have
That's
to
what
first
I'm
believe in
asking you
God.
about.
We have to first believe in God before we can go on a specific religion, though.
But in order for you to appeal to your shitty God, in order to justify your shitty ethical system,
whoa,
just calm down. There's no need to get
Calm
upset.
down, G.
You would first
Calm
need to
down.
establish the existence of your God.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you believe in God?
No, I don't. So it's going to be the
Yeah, so
argument that your God exists.
what will be your truth
exists.
value? What will be your truth value?
That's a category error.
How's that a category? Or what do you
Yeah,
believe
because
to be
propositions
true?
have truth values. I'm not a proposition. You have
I'm
like a brain
asking
bleed or
you-
something.
I have a brain bleed. That's kind of
Yeah.
ableist, but
Just a little
what do
bit.
you take? What do you take to be true? Is what I'm saying. What is the value that you take to be true? in
Okay, that's
demonstrating anything?
not what people mean when they say truth value. When they say truth
Yeah,
value,
I'm
they're
using this word
asking
differently.
of a
Like, in deductive
proposition,
reasoning.
is the proposition true or false? I'm a
Brother,
deflationist about
deductive
truth. I
reasoning, I
take
don't
truth
need-
to
I
be
don't need your
something like that which
explanation.
is the case.
So what do you take?
Can you repeat back
To
to me
be
the answer
true.
that I just gave?
Yeah, you were explaining how people use truth values.
No, I was
Yeah,
explaining to you
I'm not gonna
view
let
of
you
truth.
dodge what I was saying.
I literally just answered the
What do
question.
you take to be true?
Oh no, this
I
is gonna
already
look really
told
bad in
you.
the recording when I answer the question, and then you
It's gonna look bad in my
embarrassingly stay
recording?
on this point.
It's gonna be bad on
It's all
my
live streamed to
recording.
YouTube. I answered the question like 15 seconds ago. I'll answer it a second
You
time.
didn't though.
Oh, I'll,
You didn't
I'll
take. You
then I'll
said you
hit
said
the
you weren't
replay.
a proposition.
Let's hit
That's
the
what you
replay.
said. You
Oh
said
no,
you.
this
I
is
already
gonna look really
told
bad
you.
in the. Okay, wait. Let's look at the replay then.
That's it. You
What
said you weren't a
people mean when they
proposition.
say
Then you
truth
explained true
value. When they
values.
say truth
Yeah,
value,
I'm
they're
using this word
asking
differently.
of a
Again, deductive
proposition,
reasoning.
is the proposition true or false? I'm a
Brother,
deflationist about
deductive
truth. I
reasoning, I
take
don't
truth
need-
to
I
be
don't need your
something like that which
explanation.
is the case. Yep, so I gave my definition. I'm a deflationist about truth. I take truth to be something like that which is the case.
But that doesn't explain anything.
Okay,
I take
so
the
to be
truth to be
clear,
that
so
of
to
the
be clear,
case.
I did answer the question. Oof, that's rough,
Oof.
buddy.
How's that a oof?
What a giga blunder. Because
How's that
you
a
said
giga
that I didn't
blunder?
answer the question, and you were posturing about how your replay is going to prove
Because you
that
still
I didn't
didn't
answer the question, and then I pull up my replay
You gave
in
an
real
answer, but
time,
that's
and
not-
then I
that's not an answer
demonstrated
to
that
the
I actually
question.
did answer the question.
You gave a
Sorry,
response,
maybe
that's not
the
an
answer
answer.
went over your head. Maybe you just didn't track it.
That was
If
a
you want
response, not an
clarification,
answer.
I'm happy
That
to
was a
give you
response, not an
some.
answer. Do you understand that one? That was a
No,
response, not an answer. What does that even mean? You're a
it is an
deflation.
answer.
You take the
That's
case
like
to
a pretty
be of
common
what it
view
is.
in theories of truth.
Brother, do I study theories of truth?
Clearly not. I don't know why you're asking me for my theory of truth when you don't even read about
I
this.
asked you, what do you take truth to be?
Wait,
Like, what
sorry,
do you
you're
take
engaging in
to be true?
argumentation. What's your theory of argumentation?
My theory of argumentation.
Yeah, don't answer that. It's stupid.
Brother, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm like-
how about
I'm
this?
like
how about
memeing
this?
on
In
you,
layman's
but
term,
you're probably
in
conditioned
layman's
to give
term.
actual answers to what are obviously like nonsensical questions.
Listen, in layman's term, tell me what you take truth to be.
That which is the case.
That of which the case.
That
so just
which is the case.
So what I take from that is isness. So am I wrong for asserting that?
I don't think I would make that claim.
So
Isness seems
what
to
does
refer
that
to something like
mean?
being.
I mean, obviously these things have being. If it's conceptual. So what are you even talking about?
Yeah. So the deflationary theory of truth, kind of like the motivating intuition, is this: that when you affirm a proposition, when you say snow is white, that's identical to saying it is true that snow is white, and vice versa. When I say it is true that snow is white, that's just the same thing as saying snow is white. You're just saying
But
something is the
just,
case.
It's just a flawed system, though. That's also
Yeah,
subjective.
it's a flawed system. So what's the critique?
Yeah, the critique is that subjective.
And which part of the system is subjective?
Yeah, your interpretation.
And
Like I
what
said earlier about
interpretation of
humanism.
it?
Yeah, for example, in your scenario of snow being white, what if I were to see snow being yellow? Would that mean snow is yellow?
Nope.
Why not? It's my
Because it's a
interpretation.
question of whether or not in reality it actually is that way.
But how do we? I mean, that just goes back. That's just
It's a question
circular.
of,
That's
you know,
circular. Hello.
oh, sorry, how's that
Wait,
circular?
Ian, that's circular.
Are you saying it's an epistemic circle, a semantic circle?
I'm saying, yeah. So for example, I say
He's
snow
like
is yellow. You
panicking,
say,
dude.
how am I
Wait, do you
panicking?
think that answers my question? What
Where-
kind
where
of
am I
circle is
panicking?
it?
What type of circle?
Yeah.
Hello,
There's like epistemic circles, there are metaphysical circles, semantic circles. What kind of circle?
brother. I'm just saying it's a circular fallacy.
It's
Why
okay.
do I get? Why do I get to
What
give a
sort of
specific one?
circle am I
Hello?
positing here?
Yeah, whether or not that system is true. Because in order to
Holy
prove
shit,
that
dude, this is,
system,
like,
that
really
system itself
embarrassing.
has to be
He's.
true.
I think the
You're
worst
just
part is
asking
that he's trying to
questions.
do
That's
like
your
the
whole
K
thing, is that
voice
you're just
too. Like
asking
he's trying to
questions.
mimic like Kojo's like voice
Who's
and cadence
Kojo?
and dispositions, and it's just like
Who's
really
Kojo?
embarrassing because Kojo like reads way more than you do, And
Who is
I don't
coaching?
know, it's just like really bad. It's kind
So
it's
so
kind
so
of
back
cringy.
to the thing. I'm not gonna let you dodge the exposing of
Yeah,
that.
of course.
So like you said snow would not be yellow because we posit on whether or
Yeah.
not it's true in reality.
If it's
But in order to
the
posit what's
case
true in
that
reality,
snow is
we'd have to
white,
use that
then
deflation.
it would be true
Stop
that
talking
snow
over
is
me. You're
white.
scared. You're panicking.
So it's a
like you said
question.
earlier.
Oh shit,
If
dude,
it,
he's
we,
like
in order
projecting.
to prove anything,
Oh
to
gosh, he
be
thinks like
true in
rhetorically beating on
reality,
his chest and saying, "You're losing, you're
I'm beating
losing,"
on my
that's gonna
chest. I'm
do
laying in bed.
something. Oh gosh, but it's just gonna embarrass him further.
Right. So when we're talking about what's true, right? In
Mhm.
reality, we'd have
Yeah.
to use that deflationist theory, so it all loops back in a circle.
Ooh, sorry, that's not circular. Where's the
How
circle
is that
there?
not? Wait, no. How are you gonna answer?
Sorry, what's
my
the circle
question?
there?
What's the circle there? You said it's not, and then you're gonna
Ooh,
answer a
shit,
question.
he
You
can't
just made- you
substantiate his
just-
point,
The burden of
dude.
proof is on you. The burden
Yeah,
of proof
the
is on
reason
you,
why
man.
it's
Now you're
not
playing.
circular is because all I'm saying that truth means is just that which is the case. It would be circular. Man, and an unmarried man is a bachelor.
But I'm saying the interpretation itself is circular.
What,
You're
and
not
by
understanding.
interpretation, you
Hello?
mean what? What is the interpretation?
Can you steal man my
No,
analogy,
you're
bro?
gibberating.
Yeah, you're
What do you mean by
scared.
the interpretation?
Yeah, the interpretation as your subjective experience of the situation.
Okay, sure. So you're specifically saying that what's going to be true is going to come back to like the individual and what they think. Well, they can just be mistaken about it because something is going to be the case
how
or
do we
not be the
prove that?
case. So
How
you've
do we
now
prove
pivoted
that?
from the question of the theory of truth
When
to
did
an
I pivot?
epistemic
That's been
question
my
of how we
whole thing.
demonstrate that.
That's been my whole thing. It's about
Pivoting
how do we
away, I
prove it.
totally grant that your whole thing has been pivoting away, which is why
It's
every
not- it's not
single
been
time you've
pivoting.
pivoted away, I've
I gotta
made fun of you a
love.
little bit for it, as I'm doing right now.
I gotta love the title shot. But anyways, back to what we're trying to prove. My
Yeah.
point was that how do we prove these things to be true? That would go back to your true
Yeah,
value in
variety
that
of
system.
ways
How do
for
we
a variety
prove
of
things?
claims.
What do
Depends
you
on
mean
the
a
claim.
variety of ways?
Yeah, you don't
How
prove
can a
that 2
system have
plus
a
2 is 4 in
variety?
the same way that you prove that you have hands, and you
Wait,
don't
are you
prove
sure about that?
in
Are
the
you sure
same
about
way
that?
that you prove that you have like a Mustang in your garage.
Wait. Are we true about that?
Yeah.
So like for example, if I were to say 1 + 1 = 3, of my interpretation using a deflationist theory,
Mhm.
would I
And
be
by
wrong?
1, what do you mean?
Yes, singular. A
Yes,
single.
yeah, sure. And by 3, what do you mean?
Yeah. Singular
Spawn
thrice.
kill, dude.
Like hello.
Holy
How's it
shit.
spawn kill?
Oh gosh, it was like
How's
the
a
big
spawn
stutter.
kill?
Like he had to stop and like think about it, and he was like, "Fuck, how many is 3?"
Dude, are you like
Yeah, because under your own
imagining, like,
criteria,
hello?
that wouldn't be 3.
Oh my god, guys. He had to think about his question. It's like politicians don't even do that. Oh my
Oh,
god. Like,
sorry.
hello?
Do you think between the two of us, I'm the one that paused? There was a huge pause on your
Brother,
end.
you paused
Maybe you were just
earlier.
buffering,
You paused earlier.
Maybe you ripped
You
your
literally
router out of
paused
the
earlier
wall
trying to
because of how
explain your
bad this
deflationist
debate's
theory.
going for you. You know, maybe your Wi-Fi has gotten
Brother,
shot. Maybe God himself is willing
Wi-Fi.
that your Wi-Fi only uploads at like 3
Brother,
frames per second.
Yo, chat, yes or no, did he pause earlier trying to explain his deflationist theory in a layman's term? Because he can't.
I don't know why you would ask the chat.
No, I'm just saying, because
They're just going
clearly,
to agree with me. They're just going to say no.
clearly.
Yeah, look at that. Fucking brutal.
Bro, one person said no.
Humiliating.
That's brutal. Wait, so
literally look at it.
back to
It's
the
like so
topic.
many no's, dude.
No,
it's
no,
like
focus
floods
up.
of
Wait,
no's.
somebody said yes. There's another
Do you
yes.
see?
There's
Oh yeah,
another
one
yes?
yes and a sea of
No, there's
no's.
2 yeses. I
Yeah.
see 3 yeses.
I bet if we asked
That's
the person,
brutal.
I'm up to like 50 no's.
I'm 4 yeses.
Wait, how about we just do a poll?
Wait,
Let's get an
polls?
objective. You know,
Brother,
you
how's
wanted
that
to
an
appeal to the
objective?
chat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he wants to
Yo.
appeal to the chat until, you know.
No, because that just be communal narcissism at that
It's
point.
you were literally
That's
appealing to
just
the
an
chat
appeal.
earlier.
It's
This
just
is
a
a
simple
critique of your own
question. I mean, there's a
system.
lot of people saying yes. I'm just saying.
Did
I mean,
Ian
obviously, this is your
pause
live.
when
The majority is going to be in your
describing
claim.
his theory of truth?
Guys, this guy's literally an appeal to authoritarianism at this point.
You
homie.
literally brought it up, big dog.
Brother, it's your live. Obviously, you're going to have more.
Okay,
deductive
sure. Then I don't
reasoning.
even know. Sure, then that was stupid of you for you to bring this up, but you did bring it up, so the
Brother,
poll is live
The,
now.
the people
So
that
the
are
question
saying no
is,
are
did
your
I
gifters.
pause when I was giving
These
my
are your
theory
gifters.
of truth?
The people that are saying yes
We'll
are just
see,
random
we'll see.
viewers.
So right now it's bad and it's getting worse by the second.
I can't even
We have
see the
4
poll.
votes to what, 30 votes? 4 votes to 40 votes?
Wait, what? Is this
You're
on YouTube?
losing by like a fucking mile,
Is this on
my
YouTube?
dude.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, it is. It's live streamed.
Brother, that's even worse.
It's
Hello?
even better.
Brother,
mean,
that is
I
a
agree.
circle of your
It's worse
subscribers.
for
Oh my
you,
God.
better for me. It's gonna be even better when it gets uploaded
Oh
in
my
the future.
God.
You know, maybe
Yo, this
laughing
is
like the Joker
egoism.
will help you at a time like this. Spit out more
Will help,
words that you
man.
don't know.
Nah, man.
That's what this dude does whenever he gets cucked in the argument. He
Cucked. I
spits
got
out
a
a word
girlfriend,
like
man. I'm not
egoism
cucked.
or
Wait,
know,
can you define
theory
cuck
of
real quick?
truth.
Can you define cuck?
Fucking
Can you define cuck?
gibberish.
Can you define
Yeah,
cuck?
every time you get beat the fuck down in the argument is the way that I'm using it. Every time you lose the
Whoa.
argument is
Wow,
the
this guy's
specific
glorifying
semantic
domestic violence.
reduction
It's
that I'm
brutal.
referring to.
I mean, I'm still kind of confused why you're using a circular.
You should actually know what
circular
being cucked is
system,
like
but-
experientially, you know, in the same way that
Nah,
a person
man, I
who's
got a
looking at the
girlfriend.
sky experientially will know that the sky is blue.
No, not intrinsically. What if they're colorblind?
It totally seems like you would know
No,
this
no,
in
don't dodge
virtue of
that.
your
What if they're
ability to
colorblind? What
actually
if they're
comprehend
colorblind?
the qualitative experience, unless you're, I don't know, a philosophical zombie.
No, I'm just asking. What if they're colorblind? How are they going to know the sky's blue?
Then they're
What
not
is
going to
the
have that
sky being blue?
qualia.
Wait, so
I'm
then,
speaking of the
it's
people
not,
who have that
so then it's not
qualia, like
blue.
obviously. You
Wait, so
know,
the qualia
people
is
having
subjective?
knowledge about. Ooh, depends what you mean by subjective. I don't think that there's a truth maker to qualia.
Oh my God, I explained it so many times.
What's your definition?
Wait, so you don't even know my definition?
Yeah,
And
go
I
ahead and
said
give
it
your
multiple
definition. I thought
times?
you
Yo, this guy
explained it
wasn't
multiple
tracking.
times.
You
What is
can
it?
go back in the recording like you did
Oh,
earlier.
sure.
You'll see
Yeah,
it.
let's go back in the recording. Let's see his definition of subjective.
Strangulate.
System.
How so? Wait, this
And,
sentence.
like, I don't
By
know,
the way,
you just,
guys, I
you
said
do like the
of the
coward slide
interpretation
from place to place.
instead of
I
an
don't know. I love it.
interpretation.
I love that about natural law theory. It's fun.
Guys,
All
I love
right.
that about natural law theory.
If you're in that guest request box, make sure that you're 18 or older, and make sure that you do think that there's something wrong with being gay. So we go to the very next guest. Hey, how's it going?
Yo, can you give me like 1 second? I gotta respond to somebody.
Okay.
If I say
No,
Well,
we're gonna
we
see
can
whether or not you
see
give a
what the
definition.
if I say or interpretation,
Yeah,
No,
we'll do.
we're
Specifically,
gonna
the
see
subjective
and
was the
you
term
just
we were
look
looking
at
for a
it.
definition
I
of.
do.
Okay, what do you think's
I
wrong
said
with being gay?
perspective.
No,
Yeah, I think
subjective is
interpret-
the
homosexuality
term.
will be wrong.
Wait, what's gonna be wrong?
Interpret hedonism.
Okay,
Why
so
couldn't
we're
it fit
going
into
through
other
the entire
system?
replay to see whether or
Can we
not
prove
he
that?
defines,
Yes,
for example,
subjective.
like Kantianism within a virtue
We're gonna
ethics,
see this concession.
consequentialism. In fact, like the majority of mainstream ethical systems. I mean, let's just take the Kantian example. So Kant basically proposes that we can determine the rightness or the wrongness of an action by universalizing it, and then determining whether or not there's a contradiction in you still being able to do the action and you being able to achieve the goal of the action. I guess those are the two things. But you know, you need to be able to achieve the goal. You need to be able to take the action, and then the connection between the action and the goal needs to remain. So let's say everybody was doing gay sex all the time constantly. Well, I mean, you'd certainly be able to have gay sex. You'd certainly be able to, I don't know, like get pleasure out of it. You'd be able to enjoy it. You'd be able to, I don't know, make like a meaningful connection out of it.
Wait, this
and
in itself
the
is
gay sex
divisive.
would allow you to do that. So it passes the universalization criteria. So why would I think that hedonism is the only sort of system that would
Wait,
justify
you
being gay?
didn't prove anything. You just proved further hedonistic system. You have to
You think,
apply.
oh,
or not
you think
hedonistic.
Kantianism is hedonistic?
Here it comes. I'm
You're so
saying
confused.
anything else. So,
It's
can
like
you
an
give me
extraordinarily like
counter?
unhedonistic. Wait, sure. So here it comes. Your definition of subjective. Let's see it.
Prove me counter.
System. Specifically, Kantian deontology refers to the rejection of consequentialism. Deontology is literally just referred to, or is literally just defined by people like Michael Huemer as the rejection of consequentialism. Hedonism is a form of consequentialism. Therefore, deontology is not going to fall under under hedonism.
Wait,
It
can
didn't
you
come up at
expand
all.
on
Brother,
whatever
speed
that
it up.
was,
I say
consequential?
perspective.
You said
or
it's
either
coming
that.
up. Wait, I'm not asking you about perspective. I'm asking you about
No,
subjective.
I said subjective
God,
was
you're
either
so
interpretation
stupid.
or perspective. You don't want to fail your
It's consequentialism. It's
concession.
just a moral system that argues that goodness or like the good making properties or the wrong
I'm
making
gonna
properties
hear
can
the
be found in the
word.
consequences.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the ethics of homosexuality. I'm more talking about the ontology of it, what it actually is.
So he's
and we can judge based on
there's
that.
certain philosophy where it's just
Wait,
like
did you
talking about
skip
the ethics of
over
it.
it? I
I don't know
swear,
if
I
you're
swear,
saying
I
words
said
ethical
it.
system.
I critiqued Kantanian. I critiqued the Kantanian view. I'm gonna watch
He
the
can't
stream
even
after.
say the
I
word.
I
He
watched-
can't even say the dude's
Well, that's
name.
another ableistic.
Holy
that's another
shit.
ableistic gesture.
Yeah, this
Holy-
entire debate, frankly,
This
is
is a
an
Nazi.
ableist. The way that you're clearly not mentally right, and I'm still beating the fuck
I'm
out
not
of
mentally
you.
right.
And you know
A
what does that
third
make me? You
ableistic
know, a little
gesture.
bit ableist, but nevertheless,
Yeah, you
I'm
sport
not
your
going to
jokes,
stop
buddy,
like
I don't know.
absolutely steamrolling you in
You
this
might be a
debate.
little bit racist too. But yeah, you
I don't know
skipped
about that
over it,
one.
'cause
I disavow
I
that
critiqued
one.
Kantanian's view to be
He literally
subjective
can't
on the
even
basis
say
of
the name
interpretation.
Kant, dude. Holy shit.
Kant, yeah, but I know Immanuel
Kantian.
Kant though. I know Immanuel
Kantian.
Kant though. It don't matter.
Kantian.
Kantian?
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's-
matter how I pronounce it.
I mean, people are going to be confused as to what you're
'Cause
talking
I don't know,
about.
man. You're about
You're
like
inventing
three-
terms in
I
real
don't know.
time.
The ADL would.
Wait, I'm
like,
sorry.
take
And
the
to be
flag
clear,
down. I'm not gonna lie.
you didn't give any definition of subjective
because you
this
skipped
entire
over
time.
it.
Oh,
You
we'll
skipped
watch it.
over it.
Oh, we'll watch it entirely from the beginning. So this is
I'm going to clip
You
the
can't-
part where I say perspective or interpretation.
no need. I'll
You're
just
exercising your,
I'll listen with my
working out
hands.
capacities.
It's like I don't know. You do like the coward slide from place to place. I don't know. I love it. I love that about natural law theory. It's fun. All right. If you're in that guest request box, make sure that you're 18 or older, and make sure that you do think that there's something wrong with being gay. So we go to the very next guest. Hey, how's it going?
Yo, can you give me like 1 second? I gotta respond to somebody.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting for this, make sure you're double tapping on that screen share and your friends doing all the good stuff. Yep.
All right, man, let's go.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 19.
And do you think there's something wrong with being gay?
I do.
Okay, what do you think's wrong with being gay?
Yeah, if hedonism is going to be wrong, then homosexuality will be wrong.
Wait, if what's going to be wrong?
Hedonism.
Okay, why couldn't it fit under some sort of other ethical system?
Well, can you prove that?
Yeah, for example, like it would fit under like Kantianism, it would fit under virtue ethics, it would fit under consequentialism. In fact, like the majority of mainstream ethical systems, I mean, let's just take the Kantian example. So Kant basically proposes that we can determine the rightness or the wrongness of an action by universalizing it and then determining whether or not there's a contradiction in you still being able to do the action and you being able to achieve the goal of the action. I guess those are the two things, but there's you need to be able to achieve the goal, you need to be able to take the action, and then the connection between the action and the goal need to remain. So let's say everybody was doing gay sex all the time constantly. Well, I mean, you'd certainly be able to have gay sex. You'd certainly be able to, I don't know, like get pleasure out of it. You'd be able to enjoy it. You'd be able to, I don't know, make like a meaningful connection out of it.
Wait, this in itself
and gay
is
sex would allow you to do that. So it passes the universalization criteria. So why would I think that hedonism is the only sort of system that would justify
Wait,
being
you
gay?
didn't prove anything. You just proved further a hedonistic system. You have to
You think,
apply.
oh,
a
you
non-hedonistic
think
way.
Kantianism is hedonistic?
I'm
You're
saying
so confused.
anything.
It's
So,
like,
can
it's like
you
an
prove me?
extraordinarily like
Can you prove
unhedonistic
example?
system. Specifically, Kantian deontology refers to the rejection of consequentialism. Deontology is literally just referred to, or is literally just defined by people like Michael Humer as the rejection of consequentialism. Hedonism is a form of consequentialism. Therefore, deontology is not going to fall under hedonism.
Wait, can you expand on whatever that was? Consequentialism.
Consequentialism. It's usually a moral system that argues that goodness or like the good-making properties or the wrong-making properties are going to be found in the consequences.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the ethics of homosexuality. I'm more talking about the ontology of it, what it actually is.
So he's
And we can judge based on that.
certain
how
philosophy
that-
words, but yes,
So
we're
in
talking
fact,
about the
you
ethics of
skip
it.
over
I don't know if
it.
you're aware
I'm
of this,
saying
but
the
hedonism
word
is an ethical
is
system.
wrong.
You're not talking about
It's
the ontology of it.
philosophical. It's a philosophical idea of how we should run our routine.
Hedonism is,
hedonism-
that's correct.
What do you take?
But how we
into
should
hedonism?
run our routine, I don't know if you're aware of this, is ethics. Ethics is the
That's
study
not.
of practical reason, the things that we have
Things
reason
can
to
be
do with
amoral.
respect to our actions.
Wait. So you don't think routines can be amoral then?
Yeah, routines can be amoral.
So then how could it be ethical? Because there's no right or wrong within an
It's a
amoral
question
system.
of whether or not you're doing the things that you should do. You can still, from the perspective of ethics, evaluate something and deem it permissible. So
Wait, so
going
like,
back to Kantianism,
breathing
Kant
could
gave-
be.
yeah, breathing is permissible. In fact, in most cases, it's like obligatory.
Wait,
depending on your
how
system.
so? How so?
Because a lot of moral systems would prescribe that you have a obligation to take good care of yourself, and if you stop breathing, that's going to be at odds with that.
But that's gonna be of a subject though.
I don't even know what that means. That's going to be a
It's gonna be
subject. Yeah,
subjective.
subjects. Whoa,
Subjective.
that doesn't follow. Subjects have
How does it
obligations
follow?
towards themselves to take care of themselves.
Yeah, but that's not the ought though. You can't get an ought from an interpretation.
wait, go
That'd
back,
that'd
go
make
back.
it flawed.
Ooh, this is going to be unfortunate for you. Really grasping at straws at
No,
this
no,
point.
I just want to see if I said it.
Yeah. A definition of subjective is the thing we're looking for. Let's see
No,
it.
go back to when I said of the subject.
So
Wait, so
going
like,
back to
but
Kantianism,
Breathing.
Kant
Breathing
gave-
could be.
yeah, breathing is permissible. In fact, in most cases, it's like obligatory.
Wait,
depending on your
how
system,
so? How so?
Because a lot of moral systems would prescribe that you have a obligation to take good care of yourself, and if you stop breathing, that's going to be at odds with that.
But that's gonna be of a subject though.
I don't even know what that means. That's going to be of a
It's gonna be
subject. Yeah,
subjective.
subjects. Whoa,
Subjective.
that doesn't follow. Subjects have
How does that
obligations
follow?
towards themselves to take care of themselves.
Yeah, but that's not the ought though. You can't get an ought from an interpretation. That'd make it flawed. It
I
has to
don't
be a-
even know what it means to say you can't get an ought from an interpretation.
You know,
What are you
I think
talking
I
about?
think I
So-
said
so
it with
for
the snow part.
example,
Go
right?
to the
Oh
snow
wait, are
part.
you
saying,
are we done
alright,
with the
Schmurder-
replay? Are you ready
No,
to
no,
concede
we're gonna go
that
to
you
the snow
got
part.
completely
Go to the
fucking
snow
boiled
part.
on it?
We're gonna see the snow part. We're still
Ooh,
replaying. Go to the
you
snow
got
part.
completely fucking boiled on it.
Go
so
go
it
to when
turns
you
out
start
you
the snow
actually
part. No,
never
no, no,
defi-
no,
Whoa,
no,
calm
don't
down.
run, don't run,
Wait,
don't run.
chill out.
'Cause I'm gonna
calm
post it
down,
on my-
take a
I'm gonna
deep
post it on
breath.
my
There's no
account.
need to get upset.
I'm gonna post it on my account.
There's no need to get
Go
upset.
to the
Take a
snow
deep
part.
breath. Wait, so
How-
you just
how
want to
am
go
I-
ahead and
how am I
concede that
sure?
actually you never gave a definition of subjective?
No, go to the snow part.
Cut
Yo,
to the
see,
snow
see,
part.
see how he's scared? See how he's
to the
scared? 'Cause
snow
he
part
knows I
is where
said
you
it's
want to
the snow
go.
part.
Sure, let's watch the rest of the debate.
When we see the snow part.
Schmurder is wrong, and I interpret Schmurder would be just unaliving somebody. Obviously,
Yeah,
that interpretation
there
would be
it
wrong in
is.
that ought.
I said
So it have to be
interpret.
objective on the basis
You
of what.
said
Look,
what?
I said it. I said interpret. That's
I'm
how I
asking
was
you
using
for a
subjective.
definition of subjective. You have a brain
That's how I
bleed
was using
still.
subjective.
You've never clarified that that's your definition of it until right this
Yes,
second.
I did.
No,
Because
you
I used
didn't.
subjective.
Wait, sorry.
Go-
Where do you
go back.
make
Go
the
back to when I
claim
started
that
speaking.
subjective
Oh
is
my
defined
God.
as your interpretation of it?
No, I just used it in the
No,
definition.
yes, yes.
Go back if you want. You can watch
yes.
the whole thing. I just said it there.
Let's
That's
see
a
it.
W concession right there. That's all I needed.
Yeah, I agree. It is a double
Schmurder.
concession on your part.
His account of
You know,
129
you
people. I have
conceding is
10K
like the
followers,
smartest thing that you could do right now, to be honest. Like you could at least
Brother, you
scavenge
just- I
together like
just
a little
proved
bit
your
of
concession.
Example, right? If we're saying, all right, Schmurder is wrong, and I interpret Schmurder would be
Right
just
there.
unaliving somebody, obviously that interpretation would be wrong in that ought.
Exactly.
So it'd have to be
like I said,
objective on the
interpretation or perspective.
Holy
you saw
shit,
I used
dude.
objective.
Yeah, the
That's the
complete
antonym of
absence of the word
subjective.
subjective there.
Brother, there's an antonym of objective. It's implied that I was talking about subjective.
No, it isn't. Because
So
there are
what's
lots
the
of
opposite
things
of
that aren't
objective?
objective. For
No, no,
example,
let's see if you're really smart.
intersubjective is another one.
No, no,
Transcendent
no.
is a third one.
Brother, how did you say
Brother.
intersubjective is the
Yeah.
the opposite of
There
objective?
isn't a straight negation to objective other
This
than
guy's a
not
brainlet.
objective.
This
There
guy's
are a
brainlet.
variety of things that fall into the category of not objective, like for example, transcendent.
We're talking
you know,
about
for
an
example,
antonym, the
intersubjective.
objective.
I don't think that there is a straight antonym to objective.
Oh my god. So you don't agree that subjective is an
you
opposite
keep
of
getting blown the
objective?
fuck out.
I mean, if that's how you perceive it,
that's
is
the
that how
sound
if
of
that's
my
how you
rhetorical dick
interpret
in your
it?
mouth,
If
by
that's
the
how
way.
you interpret it. Oh, I'm not gay, man. I'm
Are
sorry.
you sure?
I'm gay.
You could have confused me the way I've been blowing your
good,
back
dude.
out this entire time.
Nah, bro, I'm good, dude.
Are you sure?
I mean, my
It's
girlfriend's
it's
in
a
the
bit too
shower
late,
right now. When
right?
she
Like
comes
it's
out,
that's
when
kind of
she comes
awkward
out-
for you to tell me that now.
when she comes out, though, like if you want to be voyeuristic about it, be a little hedonistic about it. I
I'm
don't know.
okay. You know,
You're okay.
you wanted
on
me
that
to
part?
you wanted me to get your engine started. It
I mean, you seem a
seems.
little homoerotic. I mean, I thought you'd be into that.
I often get that sort of feedback.
That's like, ew.
Okay.
You get that a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the concession clip. I mean, what else he said to it?
you got
I got.
fucked
Oh my!
the
you're
entire
still
time
being,
you got
like,
fucked.
You're still
It's like
being racist,
it's big, it's
dude.
brutal. It was like a really rough one. And you
I
know,
don't
this
get
is
it.
just what believing in God does
This
to
is
you.
just what.
But do you want to do one final
Whoa, bro! That's like a.
meme? You want to do
what
one
is it?
final meme?
Ad hominem, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, you want one more meme?
Yeah, one last meme. Do you think that
what's
slavery in the
the-
Bible was morally perfect?
What's the name of your inference rule? That's my name.
Okay.
What was
I
the
didn't
name
give
of
an
the inference
argument.
rule?
I did
No,
not
what
give.
was the name of the inference rule, though?
For which argument?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't. Which argument do you want the inference rule for?
Blissfully ignorant. Oh my god.
He did. He's just learning now, dude. Holy shit! He didn't realize that
just
you can
learning
only give
now.
inference rules after you give an argument. He's
Brother,
literally just
I'm
learning about
referencing
this.
KB Crusaders Live.
So
are you
now
like
he's like
blissfully ignorant?
giga
Are you
confused.
what argument? I wasn't talking about an
So
argument I
what's
had.
the
We're referencing
which argument are
KB
you referring
Crusaders
to?
Live. Yeah, we were talking about the A to B, possibly C, could maybe be D, whatever you were watching. But that
yeah, well,
syllogism
that's
was
the exact
unsound.
point. Is that
Everybody
not
saw
all
it.
arguments are going to have
Everybody saw
inference
it, though.
rules. That's
Everybody
like
saw that
obviously
your
true.
unnamed syllogism was unsound, though.
Whoa, sorry, it's unsound.
You didn't even want to
And
pull it
which
back
premise
up.
was false?
Brother, you never pulled it up.
I did. It was literally on the screen.
Oh, it wasn't.
Do you want to get eviscerated on this one too?
Eviscerated.
It was literally on the screen of the live.
He literally said, "Pull back up the syllogism."
Yeah,
How was it on the
was
screen
it
if
was
he's
up in the
asking to
first
be pulled
place,
it up?
and
So you're
then
saying
he
he's
stopped
blind.
engaging with it, so I took it
So
down.
you're saying he's blind.
Holy
You said
shit,
he's
dude!
blind.
He must have done
You're
such a
saying he's
bad
blind.
job that now
Wait, yes
you
or
need to
no?
come up here and like white knight
Yes
for
or
him.
no?
Imagine doing so bad in a
I might
debate
white
that
knight
you
him
literally
for
need
him.
like your followers
Brother,
to
it
come
was
up and
a
like
it was a
debate on
meme.
behalf of your debate performance.
You asked for a meme.
Wait, do you
I
want
said
to
a video
wait?
that
Do you
I
want to
liked.
hear something really
That's the
funny?
meme.
How about I play a video of him straight conceding the debate? Like he goes
Straight
into a
conceding?
live subsequently, and he admits to everybody
Brother,
that
I'm not
actually he
his
learned that he was
representative. Why you
wrong
gotta
about
pull
like
that
the
up?
central
You
disagreement.
still don't want to
Wait,
talk
check
about
this
the
out. Check this
unsound
out.
syllogism.
All
You
right.
still don't want to pull the unsound
Yeah, and then the
syllogism.
second one I wanted to point out is like you were saying that if something is epistemically possible, that means it's logically
Yeah, who the fuck
possible.
is-
Do you think-
I got you. I made a mistake there. I know.
The
does that got to do
central
about you?
disagreement, and he's like,
does that got to
"Fuck,
do
dude,
about
I
you?"
fucked up. Oh no, you came in here glazing, and then you find out that the thing that
How did
you're
I
glazing
glaze? You
is,
asked for
I don't know, like a
meme.
pile of garbage. You know,
Brother, I didn't even watch the whole
that's
clip. That could just
brutal.
be
I
one-
grant that
one
you didn't watch the
section.
full clip.
One
That's why you
section.
came in here and
No, that
humiliated
clip. I'm
yourself.
talking about that clip,
He's
not
like
your clip.
scrambling away. I don't know why
Not
you would
your
try to
clip.
debate me on like past
Dude,
debate
are you like
performances.
pretending like you're winning? Is this like a coke factor? Is this like a
I'm
coke
not only
factor? Is
winning,
this
I'm
from
like
trauma?
dominating. This is
Guys,
like a
I'm winning. Oh my
generational run
God.
right now. I mean, at
No, I
this
told
point, it
you, I'm
feels like
straight,
I'm going
bro.
on my victory lap, frankly.
Victory lap. Holy
You've
shit.
lost on like every single place. You lost on the gay debate. So
Yeah,
you had to pivot the fuck
name
away
one
from
thing
that.
that I
Name,
lost
name. You keep getting
Name,
fucked.
name,
You
yeah.
keep on short
Name,
circuiting
name.
all over yourself.
Name.
God damn,
Yeah,
dude.
name one part that I failed at. Go ahead.
Yeah, one part that you failed on was to demonstrate that there's anything wrong about being gay.
Brother, we never concluded that.
Yeah.
But
So
there
what was
is
the
no
reason
wrong
given
for it.
for why
There
it's
is
wrong
no
to
wrong
be gay?
for it. Things have to be concluded for it to be
Yeah.
wrong. Are
Why
you
is it wrong to
stupid?
be gay then?
Brother, I already told you.
I thought it hadn't been concluded yet.
I gave
But
a
now it has
demonstration
been
of why
concluded.
it'd
It
be
both
wrong.
has and hasn't been
No,
concluded.
because you're
He's
asking
contradicting
me,
himself
you're
over the
asking me the
course of like
question
5
again.
seconds.
You're asking me the
What's the
question
reason
again.
why it's
You're not asking
wrong?
for you're not asking for the demonstrations of it. You're asking for the question. I
I'm
answered
not,
the
I don't know what the
question.
fuck you think asking for the question is. I'm asking you, what's the reason why it's wrong to be gay?
Yeah, and I gave my response.
Which was
We
what?
haven't concluded it yet.
Which was
Wait, you
what?
can't steel man it? You can't steel man that
Which was
either?
what? What was
That's
it?
like your forefelt steel man?
What was it? Go ahead.
No, I just want to see if you got it. before I
Holy
say it.
shit, dude.
Yo, you're
He has
scared. Holy
nothing.
shit.
He has genuinely zero.
Did I dominate you on that? Just steel man it, please. I'm waiting. Or do
You
you
need
want
to give
me
an
to repeat
argument
it
for me to
you?
steel man it.
You need me to repeat it for you, right?
So specifically, the
Like, you
argument
need to
that
be
you came in
conditioned
here
about
with is that if hedonism is false, then being gay is
Oh, there we
wrong. And then
go.
I demonstrated to you that actually the premise that if hedonism is false, then being gay is wrong is like totally incorrect because there's lots of moral systems that would say it's totally fine to be gay. And your response to this was nothing.
Brother, you never even gave me a moral system.
Kantian deontology was the moral system I gave you. Virtue ethics was the second one I gave you.
Yeah, but that's on ethics. We're talking about
What's the difference between
conceptual here.
morals and ethics? Go ahead.
Yeah, ethics would be the principles. The morals would be of the wrong and right.
The principles of what? Ethics is the principles of what?
Of the installations of the wrong
Of
and
the
right.
installation.
It's the oughts. It's the oughts in the house.
No fucking way, dude. It's the principles of the installations. Holy, no shot,
Brother,
dude.
I
No
said principle.
shot.
It's the installation of the
Of
principles.
the
Hello? Are
installation.
you
It's the
tone deaf?
principles of the installation of the
I
principles.
said it's the installation of the principles. Are you
Yeah, it's
tone
the
deaf?
installation. It's the principles of the installations of the principles. He
Yo,
said
this
it's
is
the
tone deaf. I
principles of
think
the
you need like
installations of the
AirPods, dude.
principles. Yeah, wait, what's the
need
difference
AirPods.
between ethics and morals? Go ahead. Let's
I already
do
told
try
you.
number 2. Now that you humiliated yourself on try
Yeah,
number
the
1.
installations of principles of the right and wrong.
By
Morals would
installations, what do
be
you
the right and
mean?
wrongness. Installation would be the implied frameworks. The applied frameworks.
Sure,
We're talking
so the
about
moral
the
systems.
ontology. We're talking about the ontology.
So the moral
of
system.
these
Oh, sorry,
things.
you're
We're not
confused. That's
talking
meta
about the
ethics.
frameworks.
The
Yeah.
ontology of ethics is meta ethics.
No, we're talking.
Duh, trivial.
We're not talking about ethics though. So it
You were
can't be
talking
meta
about the
ethics.
ontology of morals.
That would be
That's
the
meta
ontology
ethics.
of the frameworks.
Yeah,
Yo, this
that's
guy- this
meta
guy's tripping.
ethics. What do you think the field of meta ethics
Yeah,
covers?
see, you just conceded. Yo.
Oh shit! Surely you don't think that this is the winning rhetorical play. Surely you don't think
Brother, I
that
already won, like,
rhetorically
4
beating on your
times at this
chest and
point.
declaring victory is going to help you out at a time like this. After a blunder as big as the principles of the installation of the principles,
And about like a concession.
I don't
as
think
big,
I don't
and
think
you had
there's
to back
anything.
down.
I don't think
You had
that
to back
panel composed
down.
of like KB Crusader and Islamic Apex
Dude, I don't even
and I don't know,
follow
like who else do
KB.
you
Why
want
are
to
you
throw
still
in there?
bringing it up?
I don't think an entire like
Well, was
elite
that
strike
like your
force
biggest
would be
feat?
able to
Was that your
dig you
biggest
out
feat?
of such a dog shit blunder.
Brother,
Certainly.
you literally failed. We had to
Excitingly
replay your
shouting,
whole live.
You conceded.
see
I mean,
anything.
surely that's not going to do
You
it.
conceded. I said
Yeah.
if it's shown.
What's one thing that I conceded on?
perspective. Yeah, the definition of my subjective.
Nope, that didn't happen. You're like super
Nope.
delusional. At this point,
Guys,
I've
it
slammed
did
you so
happen.
hard that you have brain damage,
is
which
this
is
what
why the
atheism
different parts of your
does?
brain are like seeping into each
Hey
other.
man, I had
which
an
is why
actual
none of your
concussion
thoughts
again.
are
That's
going to
like
be
what
able to
the
be kept
seventh
straight. They're just
ableistic
keeping on like
gesture.
merging and forming.
So
And
this guy's xenophobic,
polymorphing.
ableistic, racist. Like,
Ooh,
holy
calm down
shit.
there. No need
How am
to
I
get
calming
upset.
down, dude? I don't really like oppressors, bro.
Oh, are
It's
you
not
sure?
cool.
Because
Yeah.
you talk like a cry bully. You want to cry. You want to bully, and then when you get bullied back, you want to cry.
You said what?
You want to bully, and then when you get bullied back, you want to cry.
Bully is called defense, brother.
Yeah?
All my
You
people
think
had to do
bullying
was
is
defend, bro.
defensive? It's
All
a
my people
defensive
had to do
bully?
throughout history was defense.
Holy shit, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're like well versed in history, sure. Yo, is this
Mm.
fucking Hegel friend?
Yeah, it's Hegel friend.
Yeah, this is like the biggest LARPer ever. Holy.
Is that true? Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's,
that's very true.
what's one thing
What's
that you
the
think-
argument? What's the argument for that? Yeah, he had one TikTok about him. Nobody knows this guy.
Oh, you think that makes
And
him
also,
a LARPer?
Hegel is a low tier.
I mean, like how
Hegel is
many
a
how many
low-tier
TikToks
philosopher.
does I don't know, like Amy Thomason have about her. I guess that means that she's LARPing.
I'm just saying, Hegel is a low tier philosopher. Kierkegaard is way better, honestly.
Interesting,
can't even
interesting.
say
What's
the
one
fucking-
proposition you take Hegel
Yeah,
to be committed to
Soren
that you think is
Kierkegaard.
false?
Kierkegaard.
Yeah, what's one proposition you think Hegel is committed to that you think is false? Go ahead.
Brother, it's not about his propositions. It's about what he
Mm,
teaches. It's about his
convenient.
writings, brother.
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
think
ever,
those, like, contain
ever heard of
commitment?
harmonious reading, harmonious literature? You
Ever
read
heard of
for
answering questions?
cortisol. I just clarified what I meant by him being low tier. I'm based on his works.
Right, but we agree. As long as we agree that you don't have sort of any substantive disagreement with anything Hegel
Well,
says.
I
that's
just
totally
said
good.
it's based on his works. Also, you have your other LARPer fan in the chat, K-Miz. I debated that guy too. He couldn't even like.
The chat is
give me
really
a
good. to this
straightforward
guy.
answer.
Let's be really nice to this guy because the chat is clearly.
Nah.
getting on his
I
narrative.
made K-Miz conceit to genocide being moral under his atheistic framework. That's what atheism does. But
I don't
anyways,
think that's
when
true.
we're talking
I don't
about
think that's
when we're
all
talking
part
about
of
works
atheism.
here, I don't care what works he does. I'm talking about his harmonious literature. Because you
Mm.
can say someone like fucking Schindler wrote a good book, but I don't
But he
give a fuck
didn't.
because
You could
well,
say
I
that.
mean,
That would be wrong.
that'd be
though.
subjective to whoever's interpreting it. We're based on
Depends
harmonious.
what you mean by good
feelings.
book, but
Yeah, harmonious literature, things that allow you to feel harmonious. Low cortisol. You ever heard of that? Or it's like low testosterone.
Bro, when I think of like
Playing
the easy approachable philosophers to read, I think of how the fuck did you pronounce his name? Fucking Kierkegaard? Was it
I
something
said
like that?
Kierkegaard. Hello?
You
Yeah,
did
this
not
dude actually
pronounce.
is
You like
so-
underpronounced it. It's literally going to be
I
in the
said
replay.
Kierkegaard. I even said
Okay.
Soren
Well, right here
Kierkegaard.
in the replay, I'm
Soren
gonna edit
Kierkegaard.
in the sound of you saying his name wrongly.
Can you edit in president of 2044 too? Because I'm going to be president in 2044.
I doubt that. But sure.
You
Do you
got it?
think?
On
What do you
what-
think?
on what
What do you
proposition?
think
On what
Hegel fan is
proposition?
wrong about?
yeah.
Brother, I never say he was wrong about anything. I said he was a LARPer.
In what
Hello?
way do you think he's LARPing?
A LARPer who's right about everything, based, true.
Yeah, he's probably part of like what is it? A knowledge gap? What is the KP clan? Yeah, all of them play devil's advocate on every part, and it's kind of embarrassing. It is a
genuinely
shame.
no idea
It
what
is
you're
a
talking
shame
about.
of politics. It is a shame of politics, political
Shame of
frameworks, and the
politics.
social and moral ethics.
Yeah, let this guy tell you
Good
about
shame
shame.
words.
He knows quite a bit about shame.
Listen, hedonism will be the death of all. People are plaguing
I don't
politics.
think anybody here is committed to hedonism.
Well, I mean,
I certainly am
Any-
taking
anybody
pleasure
that
out of
doesn't
beating
follow
the
my
fuck out of this guy, though.
I have an anti-hedonistic framework that exceeds asceticism. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
Or
ASCESIT.
Asceticism.
asceticism.
Yeah, asceticism. You know,
Mm.
fucking the Buddha. Yeah, my philosophical framework on that part, near perfectionism, prevails in all aspects of life. Obviously,
Mhm.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like
you wanna
you're
spell
gonna
that
see
out?
it. Near perfectionism.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know how to spell near perfectionism?
No. Like, do you want to elaborate on the view?
You want to elaborate on the view? Like,
Yeah.
you want me to
When
expand?
I say
You want me
spell
to
that out,
spell?
like, do you want to explain the view?
Yeah, I don't even know like this slang. Yeah, the framework would be that becoming perfect rests on striving for perfection.
Where perfection is defined as what?
Yeah, perfection.
Yeah,
would be
my ethical
striving
view is
for
basically you should
perfection.
do good stuff. You should try to do good stuff, and you should
Oh,
avoid doing bad stuff.
That's like an
That's sort of my
emotive
ethical
view.
view.
That's just like an emotive view. I don't know like emotivism.
You
What?
should do good stuff. Oh my fucking god, dude.
But it's not
Yeah,
all
my
based on
ethical view is,
good.
like,
It's
Good to be
what's
perfect,
good.
and in order to be perfect, you should try to be perfect. This is high level stuff.
No,
Yeah.
it's not really like that. It's escaping entropy because we can't become perfect.
Moral
Entropy?
perfection is perfection,
Entropy,
and you should just
entropy.
try to be morally perfect. That's my
When did I
moral
say it was a
system.
moral framework? I said it's a philosophical framework because it's about the
You're
routine. It's about the
Contraposing it to
routine,
things like hedonism
which is about routine.
and
It's
asceticism,
about maximizing self-pleasure.
which are ethical
Asceticism
systems.
would be maximizing
I don't know if you're aware of
self-suffering.
that. These
guy
are
knows
ethical
nothing.
systems.
This guy knows not. Do you meditate? Like, do you meditate at all? Because clearly not. Clearly
Yeah,
not.
I haven't spent enough time by the river or under the tree. You know, I just haven't achieved.
I'm just saying, like, you should
enlightenment.
read like Meditations by
No
Aristotle or something.
shot.
Marcus Aurelius, dude.
No
Maybe
fucking
that'd help you
shot.
out. No shot.
There's no shot.
Well,
that that's who
I'm gonna
you're
be writing
citing.
books in the future. Maybe you should read that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
know,
the case
it's gonna
for
be
Christianity.
the follow up of like
near perfectionism.
if you give a mouse a cookie,
the case for reactionary conservatism. I mean, I'm just gonna be like the best writer in the world. I'm telling you.
Mm,
Yeah.
Statues will be in my honor.
I believe
yeah.
that. I'm excited.
Yeah. Can you imagine can you believe that this is like the state that young men are in right now? That this is like the
How
sort
old
of
are you?
dreams that young men have? I'm
what's
25.
Oh. And what have you done for yourself?
I graduated from a really good college and now, I have
Wait, what degree? What degree?
math and computer science. I was a double major.
So what did that apply to in your life is what I'm asking. What did you gain?
Software engineering job.
Job as a computer scientist. But
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just like
Like
you're
a
just-
like a really high paying
Yeah,
job
that's-
as a software engineer.
Oh, that's brutal.
it is really
we
brutal.
all know about
It's
get a
really
job
brutal
for
to
an
have like a
engineer
good
to
high
make a lot of
paying
money.
job as a software engineer.
It's wrong to contribute to the death of society and the exploitation of children.
What
Like,
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, software engineering. Software means computer, right?
Software
Yes,
means
yeah.
computer, right, Ian?
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone's
software
gotta-
takes place within
someone's gotta
computers.
mine.
Not
Someone's
quite.
gonna have to mine those parts, right? And those are usually children in like third world
Of
countries, right?
course, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're contributing. to that.
You bought
also
you're
the
currently speaking
acceleration
into a
of-
phone. And in order to get that phone, who needed to mine the parts for the phone that you're speaking into? Children. You're a child abuser.
How do you know I'm on a phone?
And-
How do you know I'm on a phone?
Because you're going to be
I-
on
I
some
could've
sort of
built my
mobile
PC.
device.
I could've
You
built my
can't do
PC.
this through PC.
How do you know?
Yeah, insofar as the technology doesn't exist, it has to be
How do
done
you know?
via mobile.
You don't think I can code it?
Name 4 programming languages.
Linux, C++.
That's not even a programming language.
Linux is an OS.
Linux?
Linux is an
Oh,
OS.
it's, oh, fuck, dude,
Python.
that's brutal.
Oh,
Instant spawn kill. He took one step onto the ice in front of him and immediately falls through.
Like the
first,
penguin.
first one. Yeah, I'm pretty proficient in coding in Windows.
When did I say I was professional? I just said
I said proficient. I was making fun of you because you said an operating system was a programming language.
Oh.
After saying you coded a way to use TikTok Live on your PC.
I'm just saying, man, it's just brutal.
But as for the bonus, I agree.
I mean,
this
you're
was
just-
brutal.
you're just-
But
I mean,
as
you-
the
I mean, are
bonus
you gonna gloss over
question,
that
can
fact,
you
though?
name one single distribution of Linux?
Distribution. What do you mean by that?
Okay, we can move
Like
on to
the
the next
retailers?
question.
The retailers?
No,
Yep, that's what was being asked.
we can move on to the
Like
next.
Windows.
We don't need to. We
I'm
can
just saying,
move on
why
to
do
the
you
next
support
one.
the accelerationism of like the death of our society? Because I mean, technology
don't.
is ultimately a net negative.
I think billions must love.
Indeed.
Yeah, is this guy like a soy jack now? Hello.
That's right.
Him.
Wait. So you're actually on 4chan? Oh my god.
No.
But I mean, you know these terms though.
Yeah, everyone does. These are mainstream. Do you think
These are-
Soy Jack is like an elite secret?
Esoteric, like, yeah. Crazy.
I'm
deep
saying that
lore.
the use of it that you displayed was
I think
It's-
Billions
chronic.
Must Love is, I
It was
think, a
pretty chronic.
pretty popular.
Well, I mean, I know the word chug is getting popular.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Another esoteric banger. Nobody knows what chud means.
Nah, man, I'm not into sacred geometry. Nah, people don't know like who it's based off though. That's true.
Well, let's I'll refer you to my
Socrates?
YouTube
Was that Socrates?
channel. We got
Yo, that's
this is gonna be you're gonna be one of these soon.
yo.
Oh yeah, do you have Wojak preferences? Do you want to be? What do you think the base should be?
Yo.
Yeah.
Which one you?
Can you make me the African Giga Chad?
I don't know if I'll do
That would
that,
be
but I can
particularly
certainly
accurate.
I can
He
certainly work
won't-
something out.
He won't show my melanin because then he'll be exposed for being racist. But you kind of like that one
No,
dude from
I will.
Phineas and Ferb, low key.
Which one?
What is it? Doctor? No. The general's son.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've never watched Phineas and Ferb. The one
Not
that talked
really.
about Perry the Plow. Yeah, this is just an awful childhood. Homie.
No, it was a pretty good childhood.
Were you like beat or something? Is this
No.
like this?
No.
I mean, you talked about beating earlier and like dominating. I was like, it's kind of afraid.
Yeah. You know,
Like,
despite the
coach
fact that
challenges.
I was never beaten, that doesn't stop me from beating the fuck out of you on every single topic
Yeah, I
that we
couldn't steel man
discuss.
6 times. I mean, I got my notes here. Couldn't
Mm.
steel man 6 times. Couldn't refer to my definition of subjective. I mean,
Hallucinated giving a definition of subjective, forced us to watch
hallucinated
the entire
winning.
replay to verify that in fact he didn't give a
And then
definition
you
of
went back to
subjective.
it, and then you went back to
Yeah,
it.
got
And
blown
I
out
used the
both
word.
rhetorically and
And then you had to
substantively.
quote
Every
by
single
saying
person in chat made fun of
intersectionality.
him, appealed to the chat. Then when a poll got made that actually polled the chat to survey their
Yeah, you're
opinion,
like
had to
50,
say,
50
whoa,
views on
whoa,
YouTube.
whoa, you're appealing
50
to
views on
authority?
YouTube.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
50 views on YouTube.
50 views? A bit more than that.
How many?
I'm sitting at 66,000 subscribers.
I didn't ask for subscribers. I said views to your
Yeah.
current live
For
stream.
views, do you want of this video or do you want of the videos? Because I've already shown you them. These get
I want the live
thousands of
stream.
views.
Wait. So what do you mean? The poll is on YouTube.
It was also
Where's
on
the poll?
TikTok and YouTube.
No, because I
Fun
didn't
fact.
see it. It didn't pull up on TikTok. It would have pulled up for me. And
Well,
it
it was
pulled up for
there.
my friend that's recording the clips for me.
It's going
So
to be
where is
there, and
it?
that's going to be
And
really
where is it on
embarrassing.
YouTube if you're not streaming on YouTube?
It's just going to be there in the replay
It's
that your
hallucinated
friend,
making the
he
poll?
has his mom in the
Hallucinated making
comment
the poll?
section filming it, and even his
No,
friend
because
is like
he
cringing at this
asked
point.
he asked if he wanted to record if I wanted to record it.
Yeah,
I said yeah. So
Yep.
so if you're not live on YouTube, where's the poll?
it's
said
on
the
both
YouTube poll.
TikTok and YouTube. We did one on
No,
TikTok and
no.
one on YouTube.
Where is what I'm asking? Where's
It's
the
on
poll
the
on
standard place for TikTok. It's in the left-hand corner, and then on YouTube,
No,
it's
it's-
just going to be in the YouTube chat.
YouTube? Yeah, but you're not streaming. It didn't
I
even
am
show.
streaming. You're stupid.
I didn't see the red circle on your
I currently
icon.
off TikTok. I'm streaming to 950 people.
950.
Yeah. You want to know like just the scale of the humiliation? Yeah, the damage you're looking at is like 1.5k.
1.5k.
Yeah, plus of course all the people who are going to see it in the
Obviously
future.
nagged. Obviously nagged. I had more
he's
views.
he's getting a
had
bit more
views.
quiet and submissive now.
I'm not getting more
Goes on,
quiet.
yeah.
I'm just bored. I'm bored.
Yeah. Yo, I wasn't
I already
not
got
taken
my
seriously,
clips,
dude. I'm
brother.
just bored. I'm bored.
I don't even care. Basically, good
What is
stuff
he
so
even
far.
doing here? Why do you pull
He's
up?
making
Is this
fun
your
of you.
boyfriend? You need your boyfriend to come.
I
up here? Like,
wish. Gosh,
sir.
what a catch. Charsky would
Thank
be
you.
such a
Catch.
catch. No, I
I'm just saying,
can't. I
I've
can't
literally
be
seen-
so lucky.
I literally seen a clip of this guy debating the existence of God. Like he was for God.
That's right.
So he's agnostic.
Mhm.
And an atheist lied.
He does a little bit of trolling.
He did,
Oh,
exactly
you
at
little
LARP. He's just LARPing. He's a contrarian.
Yeah.
No LARP, just love.
What?
No,
What's
I
one
think so.
proposition that you think you could defend against Hegel fan?
One proposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, reactionary conservatism is the best political ideology, obviously. But this is a political chat.
No,
I
let's
mean, I'd
do
love to
it.
talk to you about that. Yeah. What makes you think that's true?
Yeah, based on the current displays of what it upholds, I think that looking back on history, there are preferential times, like a primitive and traditional sort of routine that is more beneficial for society and the individual as the whole. The whole being everybody encapsulated into
Sure.
it from a non.
When you say that it's more beneficial, do you mean that it sort of maximally promotes well-being or something like that?
Maximally, I think beneficial
Mhm.
would be in accordance of maximizing that, but it's also in accordance with God's will. But we can just go for maximizing
Sure. Do you have an account of well-being that you take?
well-being.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you like confused on? What's ambiguous?
Well, there's competing accounts of well-being in the literature. There's hedonist accounts, and there's objectivist accounts, there's preferential accounts, right? So what it means to promote well-being differs on these different views. I like a sort of objectivist theory. I think that best captures how most people seem to think about well-being. That's why I was asking that.
How do most people see it?
I think that most people have something like an objectivist theorist view.
I'm saying, like you said, it's based on how most people see it. What do most people see? What's the preference here?
Well, it's not. Crucially, it's not about preferences, right? It's about.
What?
It's about.
Is benefit not a preference?
That's what's in contention, right? It's some people think that what it means to promote well-being is just that people have their preferences satisfied, and some people think that there's these sort of there's this objective list of things that contribute to someone's well-being, and I take the latter account, which is why I was asking. So why do you think that? Well, A, are you comfortable talking about well-being in those terms, and B, why think that historically reactionary conservative societies have promoted well-being in that way?
Well, yeah, I think well-being would be like I said earlier, anything harmonious that allows for like, I don't know, homeostasis in the brain psychologically. Yo, calm down. I know I stuttered. Holy, this guy's like so.
It's not even. It was the words that you
slow
said
out.
that were so stupid.
He's
So I
slowing
guess
out.
suppose there was like some person where they were able to achieve homeostasis in their brain, but just like through pure agony, right? There's this
Is this a
homeostatic
what
state of
if?
the brain.
Is this a what
Say it
if?
again. Yeah, this is a hypothetical that shows that
Yeah,
your
I don't
principle
subscribe to
is.
hypotheticals that aren't realistic. They have that tier 2 realism.
But I literally ate breakfast though.
But
What you
this
don't
is-
understand
this
is that I
is-
literally
this
ate
is
breakfast.
realistic. I know you eat breakfast. You're like low testosterone. Obviously.
No, I'm making fun of you because you're not able to reason hypothetically. is
I'm
what's
just
going on.
saying the hypothetical has to adhere to realism. You understand that, right?
What do you mean the hypothetical has to adhere to? Do you mean the hypothetical has to be actual?
It has to be displayable.
What do you mean by displayable?
He's gagging. Like, holy shit.
Ian's laughing because you're saying silly shit.
Like, he's gagging. He's over
What the hell?
like, what the fuck?
Let's just. It'll
It
be
has
okay.
to be displayable. Something displayable. It doesn't have to be actual. To be
Yeah, what do you mean by
displayable.
displayable?
It
Yeah,
doesn't need to be
able
actual. It
to
just needs
be
to be
perceived.
actually displayable.
Mm.
I literally said it can't be. It doesn't have to be actual. It has to be displayable. I didn't say actually displayable.
Mm.
What I mean
Sure.
by displayable, I mean able to be perceived.
Do you think you can perceive things that aren't actual?
Fine,
I guess you said
It
Any-
either needs to be
to
actual or he
perceive
needs to be
anything
able to
epistemic.
hallucinate it. What's confusing?
All right, to perceive
High level
anything
stuff.
epistemically and logically sound is that like your final
Why are you talking about soundness? What do you?
sound to just be? That's what it means to sound. It means to just be. Like this is just again Socrates.
Sound is to just be.
like boyfriend. Holy shit! It's just Socrates.
Wait,
obviously
sorry. Is what you're saying?
that sound
to be
is
sound?
to be normatively be.
What? To be normatively be?
Yeah, be. You understand that? Be.
Yep. To be normatively be.
Yeah, to be or not to be.
What?
Is-
That's a separate
itself is
sentence.
sound. I'm just saying that's
Okay.
a demonstration
So
of it
generally,
being
maybe we
sound.
can. So generally, what people mean in philosophy when they talk about soundness is that you have an argument that's sound when the argument is valid and it has true premises.
Yeah.
So maybe
Things can't
we
be,
should use soundness.
things can't be if they're unsound or not actual. Because
I
be would be the ontology of its existence. It can't
The
be if
ontology
it's not
of-
true. Because that's like
It
me
can't
saying a
be
unicorn
if it's
exists.
not
A
true.
unicorn
Remember-
can't be because
Right.
it doesn't exist.
right. Do you remember how we got here?
Guys, deductive reasoning. Deductive
What?
reasoning. Low IQ can't comprehend that.
Low IQ can't comprehend what exactly?
Yeah, its ontology demonstrates its being.
Ah,
And things
its
that are
ontology
unsound,
demonstrates
things
its
that are
being.
unsound or invalid, whatever synonyms you want to use.
Those are not
And-
Literally are
synonyms.
not synonyms. This is the most level 1 blunder in the world. Oh
You
my!
just said
This is like
sound. You just said sound would be anything valid or true, right?
nope.
No.
That's
Nope,
not what
I
you
said
said.
No. Let's listen up. Right. What I said is that soundness, an argument is sound when it's valid and it has all true premises.
That's just what I said. Valid.
No,
An argument
no.
means
Do you know what the
sound.
word "and" means? Do you know what the word "and"?
Yeah,
like
it
when
proposes
people
a
use the word
conjunction.
"and,"
It proposes us a conjunction.
conjunction.
A conjunction.
Conjunction,
Right,
junction.
That's right. That's right.
Conjunction. What's
Right.
your function?
So when I say "and" there, what that means is that it's not just valid. It's valid and has true premises. Right.
Can
So
something
to
be
say that
valid without
something-
true premises?
What? Yes.
No,
What are
you
you
demonstrate that.
Okay, here's a valid argument. If the moon is made of cheese, then George Washington was 8 feet tall. The moon is made of cheese. George Washington is 8 feet tall. That is a valid argument. That takes the form if P then Q, P therefore Q.
Brother, it's not
Right?
even sound.
Yeah, I agree it's not sound, but
It
it is
doesn't have
valid.
ontology.
That's not what soundness is. Oh my god.
Jesus
Like
fucking Christ.
just
It's idiosyncratic.
stop using these
It's literally
Your
not
words you don't understand.
idiosyncratic. That's
This is
just what the term
the
means.
most standard way of using the term in the world.
What's your source? What's your source of the term? Go ahead.
Yeah, like Michael
means
Humer,
source-
knowledge,
which
reality,
again
and
will be
value. Literally, like
subjective.
every logic textbook in
Every-
existence. Like,
the Mendelssohn introduction to
name
mathematical
5
logic.
logic textbooks.
yeah,
Mendelssohn-
Introduction
can
to
I name 5?
Non-Classical Logic by Graham Priest. What do we got? Like Achieving Mathematical Maturity via Discrete Mathematics. Those are my 2. I don't have 5.
Yo, so you
Mendelssohn
bullied me
textbook
on
is really
demonstrating the coding, but you can't even name 5 textbooks. You just said, "Oh, it's in all the textbooks."
Name
It
one
sucks.
textbook.
That's a
Name
num-
one
that's a-
logic textbook.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Logic for Philosophy by Ted
But I don't
Sider.
study logic. I can name a textbook right
the
now.
Waldron
W.W.
Prop Logic
Norton,
textbook,
Introduction to
the Mendelssohn
Literature.
Intro, the Van Bethlehem or Bethlehem, I think is the name. Textbook on
Did I
modal
tell you to
logic.
speak, buddy? Did I tell you to speak? Why are you?
I was
talking?
naming 5 textbooks for you. That's what you asked.
No,
I agree.
I asked Ian though because he asked me to name
Mm.
5 programming softwares or whatever.
Which, by the way, is like super trivial if you actually program.
Yeah,
You know,
I
never proclaimed. I said what if.
Like Charsky
didn't-
doesn't
it
even
didn't have a
program. I
sound
bet
to it.
Charsky could
Didn't have a
probably name
beat.
5.
I probably
You didn't have
could.
a
Yeah,
B.
I have not opened anything related to programming in like 8 years. I think I would bet a lot of money that like most people could name, or at least like most people with basic familiarity with the concept. But this is all the version. We agree, of course, that the way that I defined soundness was like the most standard way of defining the term in the world, right?
I mean, do you have a source that's normative?
What the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Do I have a
You
source
said in the
that's
world. That's a
standard, right?
positive
Yeah.
claim. I need your source for it.
What do you think normative means?
Mendelssohn's Introduction to
Normative
Mathematical
would be the
Logic.
society. Hello.
Mendelssohn's
Oh,
Introduction to
Jesus.
Mathematical Logic.
Like
Elliot
utilitarianism would be a normative framework. Hello.
Oh,
That's
Jesus
not- oh my
fucking
God.
Christ.
You just
Yeah,
confused about 2
utilitarian
different
law.
senses of normative.
Utilitarian laws will be the collection of what's favorable to the society. Are you stupid? Those are
No.
the principles.
Fuck, that's
It's
not
an
even
ethical
true.
framework.
He's
That's not
like,
true.
No.
okay, so in my mathematics degree, in my discrete math class specifically, there was like a problem set. There were like these knights and these knaves, and they would both make statements. The knaves spoke in nothing but lies, so you could determine what's true by negating all of their claims. And then, the knights would speak in nothing but truths. I think we've encountered the first ever real life knave. Nothing but falsehoods come out of his
This
mouth,
have to do
dude.
with anything
What
but your
the
math
fuck?
degree. Holy shit!
Okay.
You probably couldn't even debunk 1 + 1 = 3. You probably even couldn't.
That's like
I'm not even trolling
trivial.
that
It's
fact.
false by definition.
How?
Yeah, and so far as 1 is going to be defined as the unit, and plus is going to be defined as like, just incrementing, adding on the unit and the unit for some number of units. If you have 1 + 1, it's going to be the unit and the unit. The unit and the unit is not the unit and the unit and the unit.
Yeah. So when we're talking about so
1 + 1
no,
is
I
not
can
3.
demonstrate it. I can demonstrate it.
I just demonstrated it.
No, I can demonstrate it. Though.
Okay.
What
You'd
can
have
you
to reject-
demonstrate?
You'd have to refute it. Yeah,
can
so
you
let's just say we have like a dad and a mom. They come together, they make a baby. That's 3 now. What's the contention?
What?
Do you think that demonstrates?
Yeah, I think that demonstrates 1 + 1 = 3.
I
What
don't
the
think that's
fuck?
that demonstrates.
That's 1 and 1 coming together make a third. That's a separate unit.
That's fortunately not what the plus operator is.
What's the plus operating? To
Yeah,
do?
the plus operator just increments it. If what you're doing is adding 1, it just increments
And
it.
the increment is coming together. Yes.
Sure. So then you have that, and then you put them together. So you're at 2,
And,
then
now you
would-
have a baby.
have a further increment it. So 1 + 1 + 1 gets you to 3.
No, because the baby is the product. That equals
No.
3.
It's the
What are you
product,
talking
dude. No.
Is the baby not the product of those 2 increments coming together? Are you stupid?
High level stuff.
Brother,
Bro,
is
this
high
dude's a
level.
philosophical juggernaut. He's gonna write books, so you know.
Well, he's going to be the president. as
Yeah,
we've learned.
true. Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, still couldn't refute it. He just
He's gonna. I hear like the brain dead demographic is really gonna break for him.
Pop it off. Yeah.
So do you have like a refutation of that, or like you're just gonna lie?
I just gave you the refutation of it.
You didn't.
You want to see like the easiest refutation?
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
ah! How'd that get there?
That's of the subject. That's of the subject of what you just demonstrated. I demonstrated something else.
What you just demonstrated.
Wait. So go back. Go put your fingers up.
Which
Put
one? So we have.
Put one.
It starts out like this.
Yeah. Put them together.
Now have like a third coming through the middle. Now you have
I
four.
I think I'd get TOS'd.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe.
put your nose through it. It's like big enough.
Do actually, out of curiosity, guest, do a lot of your conversations devolve into someone having to explain
Oh shit!
1 plus 1 to you?
Huh?
Do a lot of your conversations devolve into someone having to explain what 1 plus 1 is to you? Does that happen to you at all?
I already know what 1 plus 1 equaling. I just proposed that thought experiment.
A really
came up-
compelling thought experiment.
Also,
very
the
pointed.
quote that I gave earlier, "Hedonism will be the death of all." I created that in my excerpt of my journal.
In your excerpt, your journal?
Oh, you want to hear the whole excerpt?
Do you mean excerpt?
Excerpt.
Do you mean excerpt?
Doesn't matter how
Excerpt, like
pronunciated.
dessert?
I mean, you knew what I was saying, right?
Barely.
Yeah, I'm saying that you don't know, like you're just not familiar with how these terms are used.
It's called. Yeah, my brain processes faster than my mouth, so
That's cap.
I usually say things wrong.
That's
I
cap.
agree. You usually say things wrong. That's
And also,
true.
what
You
if
often say things
English?
wrong.
What if English wasn't my first language? Then what?
It clearly is, which is
How do you know?
the sad part.
I could have been born American, but surrounded by people that were outsiders.
Outside. You could have. That's true. You could have.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, my brain
I just-
processes faster. I couldn't say.
Like I think it's sort of interesting that whenever someone tries to talk to you about philosophy, it ends up devolving into this like, well, what if I was born around people who didn't speak English, and you're just not able to talk about philosophy at all.
Well, I was just
without-
saying. I mean, y'all are so focused on the words that I'm saying instead of actually what I'm demonstrating. I'm
Yeah, I
trying to give
typically
you
do engage with
knowledge.
the substance. You know, I try to
I'm trying to give you
engage with like the
knowledge.
words that the person is saying.
I'm trying to give
Instead
you
of the
knowledge.
vibes.
There. It's called deductive reasoning. If you
It's not.
Oh
You have
my
done
fucking
exactly
God.
zero deductive
context
reasoning.
clues,
Hey-
use context clues.
Hey, American Defender, could you use your like high processing intellect to tell me, like I don't know, the name of 2 inference rules?
to inference rules.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about it?
What about
Mhm.
1 inference rule?
I don't know. What about it?
1 logical operator. Tell me the name of 1 logical operator. You know them.
I can give you like 4 laws of logic.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
The law of excluded middle,
Okay.
law of identity,
Okay. Mispronounced, but okay.
the law of non-contradiction, and the law of sufficient reasoning as the 4.
Oh, Jesus
Brutal
fucking
blunder.
Christ.
What's
Why
wrong
the
with
fuck would
sufficient
you even do
reasoning?
that?
What's wrong with sufficient reasoning?
Yeah, that's a metaphysical principle, not a logical one.
Well, that's why I said 4, because the 4th would be hypothetical. Because some people are stupid, bro. Can you even name me
You just
3?
keep saying things that don't at all respond to the things that the other person has said. So what
you
Ian
name
pointed
3
out is that you said that you could give 4 laws of logic. You gave 3 what are
Yeah, there's
considered to be
3
laws of
main
logic,
ones.
and then you
There's 3
gave
main ones, but then there's a
and then you
4th
gave a
one that are
metaphysical principle
some-sided.
that is taken by nobody to be a law of life. It's taken to be a metaphysical principle. Nobody
I mean,
thinks that that's a
things
law
would
of
have
logic.
to be, if things are not reasonable, they wouldn't be true, right?
Oh, he doesn't even know what the PSR is.
That's great. That's good.
Holy shit.
PSR, it's about
The
ontology.
PSR does not use reason in like an epistemic sense. It's reason in a metaphysical sense. It's saying that everything has like a sufficient explanation for it. Oh
which would be-
gosh.
which would be it's
LARP,
true.
LARP, LARP, Sahur.
Explanation would be why it's true. Are you stupid?
Not
Like
in the
me
epistemic
saying
sense,
1 plus
in the
1
metaphysical
equals 2,
sense.
and then 1 unit and
You were
1 unit
discussing like
equals
reasons
2.
to think that it's true.
That would
Those
be
are
the
epistemic
explanation of the
reasons.
truth.
Oh
Can
god.
you name me 5 philosophers?
Oh
Can't
yeah,
even do
that's like
that.
super trivial. I'll actually name like philosophers until I get bored. Aristotle, Plato, Socrates. Let's go. Amy Thomason, Graham Oppie, Alexander
Who is
Proust,
Amy
Josh
Thomason?
Rasmussen.
Who is
Amy Thomason does specifically meta-ontology.
Non-credible people only.
Oh fuck, dude, my bad. Non-credible people.
Oh, my fault. She has like a PhD. in,
Non-credible
like, an unnamed
people,
college.
like you know,
She
Amy
has a PhD
Thomason.
in-
Fuck.
Well, I'm just saying, like I know great workers, you know, like somebody like Voltaire, somebody like Sun Tzu, somebody like Confucius. These people are credible. These people had impact on the world.
Yeah, what's one
Who the fuck
idea
is
that
Amy?
Confucius created?
The golden rule.
You want to speak up?
The golden rule.
Oh god, I'm gonna like shoot you. He didn't create that.
Well, you
It
did. You
predates
said
Confucius.
it predates Confucius. You
Yeah,
said?
the earliest instance of the golden rule is in Egypt.
Voiced by who?
The eloquent peasant is my memory.
The peasant. A peasant.
It appears in the eloquent peasant. It's a like an ancient text.
you have like a
Let me sit down at my laptop.
you got like an archaeologist to prove that, with a translator to prove it. I mean, if this is ancient Egypt, it's gonna be different with etymology. So it's probably not the exact words.
Yeah, wait, what language do you think Confucius spoke? Out of curiosity.
Probably something transcending Mandarin.
So we agree it's also not the exact words in Confucius either, right?
But we can pinpoint that.
Just again, totally unresponsive. Totally not responding to what has been said.
Yeah, I mean, you're just tone deaf, dude. I'm sorry. That like
Speaking of tone deaf, let's talk about Mandarin. You know, your standard is apparently like you need to like I don't
Holy
know,
mouth
speak like
breathe.
ancient Egyptian. Do you want to take a stab at pronouncing like a single one of these characters from Confucius?
I also don't think he spoke.
I know ni hao.
I thought it was
Good. Do you know what
like
either of those
pre-Mandarin,
words
though.
mean?
I said something transcending Mandarin. Probably
transcending.
something-
Transcending.
It was probably something. It was probably a local dialect that he was using. I mean, China was like broken up in so many places.
This
No,
is
man.
indeed Mandarin. Although I imagine they probably would have used like
Yeah.
pretty ancient traditional characters.
Well, I just think like I'm not really for the bilingual man. I tried learning Russian, but
Yeah.
I'd imagine you have that sort of experience of trying
Are
to
you
do
using
something and failing
Wikipedia
pretty
now?
often.
I don't get it. Like, why are you using Wikipedia? Like, we all know about Wikipedia.
Because it's a good informative source. But I mean, you know, it's exactly what Charsky was saying.
Well, I mean, I prefer hyperlinks though. Like the
You prefer
hyperlink.
hyperlinks.
That
What?
Wikipedia source is not really the text. 'Cause the text
yeah.
can be.
This guy's a real like primary source reader. You can tell.
Yeah, we
What
all
do you think a
pass high school.
hyperlink is?
Like,
Why would you? What do you think a hyperlink is? What?
Yeah.
talking about those little blue number boxes? You click on those. That is the
Well, those-
source.
Those
Wikipedia is
often,
the
a lot of the
distributor.
time, what that is in Wikipedia is just linking to another Wikipedia article. For example, like I think the first one you see on the screen is just another Wikipedia article.
But yeah, but we all know about the Wikipedia paradox. None of them lead to the same source.
What?
They lead further to the truth.
If I look up Wikipedia article or Wikipedia paradox,
No, not Wikipedia. I mean, I don't know the word for it. It's just that all Wikipedia things lead to something else. It doesn't lead in a circle.
sure. I mean, and ideally, that's what it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd get closer and closer to what you're looking for, not just another
Mhm.
article.
Yeah. Name 2 academic articles that you've read.
Like, does an academic journal count?
Yes.
Well, hopefully they'd be articles in the journal,
Yeah.
not just the journal.
Yeah.
I'll just like I'll cite
I'm
two-
sitting down to read Nature today.
Right. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'll-
Today we're
I'll
going through
just-
synthes.
I'll just cite like two literature articles I wrote as sources. One was about the things they carried, and another one was about Langston Hughes. I don't
What
know
do
the
you-
exact
what do you think you were
authors,
asked
but
to
it's
do?
about literary analysis. A literary analysis within.
What do you think you were just asked to do?
Yeah, you said that you use like Wikipedia, like one thing that you enjoy using
I use
Wikipedia
Google
for is to
Scholar.
get sources.
Scholar.
That's great, bud. What's the name of one article from Google Scholar? Just one.
Want me to go pull up like Word?
Just
Go-
one that you've read. You've read so many, I'm sure.
Yeah,
maybe
I told you that
fuck, maybe that's
literary
unfair.
analysis in the things they carried. I don't really remember
the name is Literary Analysis and the Things They've Carried. What, did you read that when you were like 16?
Oh. This was for an essay I had at my college.
If they did a random inspection of your bookshelf, would a single book pass the spine check?
Dude, I can name like 10 books.
Impressive. I'm shaking.
Fucking
Yeah.
juggernaut, dude.
Like,
What a powerhouse.
I read Hunger Artist by Franz Kafka recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm well versed in literature, dude.
Yeah, sure.
I
You
also
read.
read American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis.
Wow. Whoa, this guy's a bit edgy. Don't
Very good stuff.
don't mess
It's
with this guy.
satire. It's a satire, psychological theory.
Wow, he read the analysis too, or maybe he just watched like a video essay.
Nah, not really.
Mm.
I mean, you could tell it's psychological. It's endeavoring on his monologues.
That's the main focus.
Indeving? It's indeving on his monologues?
Yeah, the endeavor, like the past time that's used to spend
The-
writing
you
is
mean the
based on his
past
monologue.
tense?
No, the past time. What the time is used to pass for the book. Like, hello?
Do you mean
Jeez.
endeavoring?
What are we even doing here, man? Is there
Jesus
like, it's
fucking
probably like
Christ,
What we're doing is making fun of you.
bro.
making fun of me?
You're like
Are you laughing at me, or are they laughing
Yes.
with you?
everybody's
Are they
laughing at you.
or what are they laughing?
Everybody's like
with you?
pretty embarrassed. I wouldn't even be surprised if at the end of this you ask your friend for the recording and he's like, "Yeah, I dipped after like 20 minutes."
Nah, probably not.
Nuh-uh, actually, I don't think, probably. Nuh-uh.
I mean, I have good friends. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I have great
Do you
friends.
even
You
have a
know, my
girlfriend?
friends,
Do you even have
uh,
a girlfriend?
my friends. I do have a girlfriend. Yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
you
she
know
like-
that's like surprising the way that I've been blowing
She
your
like
back
low
out
tier
this
Becky,
entire
or she
time.
like Stacy? She low tier Becky or Stacy?
Wait, sorry. Do you got a bit farther away from your microphone? You probably didn't notice that.
I'm literally like right next to it. I'm writing right now.
Okay. You asked if she's what, like low tier Stacy or a Becky?
No, I said low tier Becky or Stacy.
I bet she's accomplished more academically than you have by like an entire order of magnitude. I bet
Okay,
her
you're a
I bet
mathematics
the
major?
college that she went to is probably an entire order of magnitude, maybe even like 2 orders of magnitude better.
Mathematics major, by the way, speaking.
Yes? Correct?
Well,
Is
what's
that,
your
is
salary?
that supposed to do something? Like, yeah,
What's
math
your
is a
annual
great degree.
salary? Yeah, you lost like 4 years of your life. What's your annual salary? I'm waiting.
Fuck. I'm like low key tempted to
Nah,
Fuck.
not worth it. Not worth it.
Say it.
Even if they know you're breaded, they're gonna stop donating.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Ah,
Mm-mm.
see.
Not doing
Guys,
it.
it's like 52K. 52K.
Not doing. I'm not falling for it.
Like the
Yeah. Wait, but
microplastic
what college did
back.
you go to?
It's a little too personal, bro.
Okay. Well, so my girlfriend
it's the
graduated.
It's the second best it's the second best college in my state. I'll tell you.
Oh, sure. So
the first one is an Ivy League.
yeah, okay. So then I don't know, what's
Well, no, it's not an Ivy League, I think. I think it's prestige though.
so I'm thinking like the best college is probably like Notre Dame, and then this dude attends like fucking like Indiana school
Disney?
for like
Fucking Disney thing? Hello?
I almost fucking seeped into it. Okay, I had to hold myself back.
Notre Dame, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my god, he's so stupid, dude. He's so dumb.
Yeah, because I know all the colleges' names. Hello?
It's
really
like a
impressive, man.
famous school. It's like a huge school.
Dude, I can only name like the Berkeley. I know Berkeley in California. I know Yale. Like I only know Ivy League.
It's just like a sort of playing a word association game with somebody who knows like 8 words. It's really cool. It's like sometimes my little brothers will do this thing where they'll just like when they were really little they would just sort of do this kind of random word association. I don't know how you get to adulthood by doing that, but
I mean, I'm living
Impressive.
comfortably, man. I retired with my parents. I'm happy. Got a
Good for you.
girlfriend. She's a.
Bro, this
she's
guy
a
has
lawyer.
look. This guy makes a lot of money. He just made 3.3k coins. Like, I mean,
that's right. That's right.
True. Yeah,
Like,
banger.
coins.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. We were
What about wrong with the 3,000 in coins? What's wrong with that?
3,000. That's nothing to laugh at. You know, it's a huge.
Oh, y'all are talking
turnout.
about the TikTok thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I
he's
thought
so
you meant like your own-
nonchalant too. Gosh, I wish I could be just like him one day.
Are you like
Oh,
fantasizing
wait, I
about
thought you
me?
were
Like,
talking
hello?
about shit, bro. I thought you were talking about the 3.3k that I made yesterday. Fuck.
No, I thought you were talking about like actual coins. No, I haven't been paying attention to TikTok.
Holy shit, he just made
What's
another like
those?
5,000 coins. You know, nobody tell
God
Reflect King that TikTok automatically gives the host like a huge portion of it.
Wait, don't you get
No.
the majority of it?
Yeah,
That's
you
scam.
do.
Thank you, Reflect
So,
King.
Yeah, let's get a big W for Reflect King. That's like
I'm gonna get an L for that guy.
I don't
I
know,
don't
maybe like
support
$30
support.
straight into my bank account.
Holy shit, is that court? Yo,
My
I,
go,
I,
my
gla-
go.
I glanced at as all the LARPers
Yo,
in here.
thank
I
you.
cooked
Yo,
court
thank
too.
you.
I cooked court too.
I would bet literally any amount of money that's not true.
I
would
literally
put my
cooked.
life-
I had
I
a
would put
clip
my
on my. I
life
had
on
a
the
clip on
line.
my page.
I had to
Yo,
give up. It was about
Eagleman and I would
abortion.
bet all
I
of our
cooked
coins
her.
that you did not do that.
You got all the LARPers in here. Holy shit! Like this is beautiful. Is Wildflower in here too? Is like all those?
You know,
Is
this
it-
guy's
Oh
just
yeah,
been
you
Are all
probably
the
cooked
Floyds
her.
here?
She's saying that.
All the Floyds here?
just taking L after L from
Where's Red B?
people.
Where's Red B?
Who are these people, bro?
You mean Comrade B?
I don't know her name. I just
Yeah, a long chain of things that you don't know.
I cooked her and she had to bring up some dude. And he
I
kicked me.
bet she
calling
beat the
her
dog
Tweety.
fuck out of you.
She didn't even debate. She had to get her friends to do it.
I bet she brought her friends up to make fun
Her
of
only
you.
question,
just
her
like I
only
did.
question, her only question was how old am I, and asked what IQ stands for. That's it.
I wonder if you knew the answer.
Yeah, intelligence quotient.
Damn, banger. Yeah, I looked it up afterwards, I'm sure.
I literally have a clip of me saying it live, brother.
Mm. Wow, it's compelling
Was there
stuff.
like a short period of time before you answered where you could hear furious typing?
I said it immediately after.
Cool.
Yeah.
Man, who's Rancho, dude? Like, what is this? Just like a?
Dude, who is that guy?
Is this just like a podcast?
Yeah, it's
now?
another LARPer low tier.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, what's his framework?
You should debate him on like literally any topic. What's one proposition you think you could win against Rancho on?
I mean, y'all couldn't prove 1 + 1 doesn't equal 3, so let me hear his argument.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want the proof for that? Isn't there like a 200-page proof that uses set theory? Just like doing that one.
I think so.
No, I just
I think they
want, like,
do
a
that.
double
Don't they do
PO.
that in the Principia Mathematica? Or no, not Principia.
Yeah. That's the proof for it. But it's like
Oh, man, it's a
I
thought
mean,
experiment.
I'm pretty sure that bro, that's not what a thought experiment is. But
It is a thought
um,
experiment. What are you talking about?
bro, I know you having a thought is an experiment, but that's not what that is. But
Well, bro, that's a
Banger?
banger, dude. Oh my god, bro. I wish I was
Anyway,
like you, bro.
but I'm pretty sure that proof
do you
like,
have a
proves, like, a lot of
reputation,
other
though?
things.
Do you have a refutation? Though?
Do I have a refutation?
Yeah. Because right now,
For
without
what?
justification of like whatever source you brought up, that's
Wait, what do you
gonna
take
be a total
justification to be?
authority. Well, that's just going to be a
Sorry.
pivot. We're still talking about do you accept? Yes
Wait,
or
you
no
invoke the
proposition.
term. You want to define the term that
Do,
you
do,
invoked?
do you accept the proposition? Yes or no? You're just pivoting. This is embarrassing.
Wait, you invoked a term that I'm unclear on, and I asked you to define the term.
What term were you unclear on?
Justification.
That was way before the proposition. So can you? Yes or no? Do you
If it was
accept the
prior,
proposition?
wait. If it's prior to the proposition, that I need to know in order, to know the proposition because it's part of the argument that you're making.
What?
Do you want to define the term? Yes or no?
This guy loves to hear the clearest sentence in the world and go, "What?"
Bro.
I'm just saying. He said justification was way after I had said my proposition.
No,
You
you
have to
just
accept-
said it was before. Wait, that's a contradiction.
Yeah, before.
It can't be before and after.
Wow, man.
Wait, did
I
you
had- I had a
forget? Did you
blunder.
forget the meta point?
I,
Come on,
I
man.
had a blunder there, guys. I concede on that factor. So yes or no? Do you accept the proposition?
What's the proposition?
Oh, so you don't even know it, and I gave it to you? Ian,
No,
you wanna
I
replay
genuinely
that?
like.
You want to replay?
I'm pretty
that
sure
one?
I was just like tuning you out for the majority of it. Sorry, what was the proposition you want me to affirm or
Oh,
negate?
so you're being like admittedly disingenuous. That's like brutal.
Wait, I did not come up here to debate you, son.
Well, I mean, Ian
I think the
spoke
proposition,
for
if I'm
you.
not
I thought he
mistaken,
was,
is
your-
like 1 + 1 is 3.
I didn't
Is
know
that
if
the
he was, like, your
proposition?
father.
Oh
something.
yeah. I probably negate that proposition. Yeah.
the proposition. How are you gonna negate it if you didn't even know what it was?
Wait, Ian just told me what the proposition was.
Can you steel man it real quick?
1 + 1 = 3.
Yeah. So go ahead, refute it.
Do you want an argument against that?
Yeah, he said you'd crush me
Oh.
or anything.
Yeah. If phenomenal conservatism is true, then seemings provide prima facie justification. For, phenomenal
Yeah, this is
conservatism
gonna
is
be an
true.
obfuscation. This is
And then
literally
wait, yo, calm down,
obfuscation
man.
already.
Calm down, man. Wait,
Let
I'm
me
giving
see.
the argument.
Let
And
me
then premise
see.
3 is it seems to be the case that 1
It's
+ 1
already
does not equal
unsound.
3.
It's already
then-
unsound.
Wait, how could it be unsound if you haven't heard all the premises?
Because truth would be of the subjective of my truth value.
Wait. What do you think
I
soundness
see.
is?
I
Wait,
see.
sorry. What do you think
We're not
soundness
going
is? for an
down. No,
argument?
we're not going down this route.
Wait, so you invoked
We're
a
not-
term that
we're
you
not
don't know the
doing it.
meaning of?
We've already went down that route.
Wait, just tell me what the definition of soundness is.
Yes, sound would be anything valid.
Oh
Okay,
God.
Bro, wait, so all valid arguments are sound. Is that what you're saying?
We literally gave him the definition like 3 times earlier because he was like,
Holy
"Oh,
shit.
by
You said
sound you just
valid
mean
and
valid.
actual.
By valid
wait,
you
you
just
said
mean
valid and
sound."
actual.
And we're
Said
like,
Wait, do you think
valid
that
and
all
actual.
valid arguments are sound? Yes or no?
Yeah, you said valid and actual. I'm just saying valid because it's shortened. Valid
No,
and
no.
actual if you want that.
Wait, that's no.
Because
You think-
things would have to be valid to be actual.
Wait, I just asked you, do you think that all valid arguments are sound? Yes or no?
What are you taking sound to be? Because you might be using sound in a different way.
I'm using standard semantics that are used in classical logic.
Yeah. What's the definition?
Why would I have to give that to you? I just asked you a question.
Because you're leaving the word ambiguous. Because my
No, I'm
sound
just
can
saying
be different
under
than
your semantic. Look, you can just import your
Uh-oh.
semantics. Under your
Uh-oh.
semantics, are validity and soundness equal?
Are validity and sound equal?
Yeah, are they equivalent? That is to say that if an argument is valid, then it necessarily must be sound under your semantics.
I think they're like, what is it, like coexistence?
Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
I don't know the exact word. They're like,
Philosophical fucking juggernaut over here.
Dude,
dude,
do
I'm
not-
like sick right now. All my energy has been spent. I'm sorry.
Bro, someone get this guy a microphone.
I might have virus or something. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Gosh, we couldn't be so lucky.
Whoa, just wishing death upon somebody. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wishing
a
death
little
and suffering. That contradicts your Cantonian view or whatever.
bit. Cantonian, dude.
Cantonian.
Holy shit.
Dude, Kant speaks of this.
No, Niche spoke of that. That's the new.
I bet Kant would like violate the categorical imperative
I
and
would
like beat you to
refuse to
death.
listen to this. Cat? No, man. Cat's a fraud, bro.
Bro. For real.
I mean, he literally tried to be a cynic without being a cynic. He didn't even
Oh.
leave his town, Diogenes Moggs, obviously.
Holy shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's actually true. Like, didn't Kant just like live
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
same
yeah.
fucking town in Germany?
No, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. He
No
only
girlfriend, did nothing. Like,
he
Holy,
did
that
lots
guy's
of
kinda like Ian.
things.
kind of like Ian.
Oh, but I do have a girlfriend. You're concussed. I told you this earlier.
Us. But you didn't
You
even
have an inability to
you didn't wanna-
retain
You
information.
didn't want to expand on whether or not she was Lotu or Becky, so she probably a dude.
No, I bet my girlfriend mugs the fuck out of you academically. You know, my
Oh,
girlfriend went to Hopkins, and I bet that
Oh,
school
shit.
is like
Hopkins?
an
Never
order
heard
of
of it.
magnitude better than whatever dog
Alright,
shit
you want me to
school
look
you
it
go
up?
to.
You want me to
Wait,
look it up?
Hopkins is like top tier medical school. Hello?
Yeah, it's literally
Medical
a top 10
school?
school.
Wait,
yeah, like
wait,
for
let's see.
pre-med.
Is she a nurse or a doctor?
No, she got a neuroscience degree. She's a neuroscience grad student now.
Wait, bro, what? Why are you
What?
laughing at that?
The
Hello?
fuck? That's like a
Neuroscience.
it's like
Yeah,
a
that's
it's
like
like a really
mad
good
impressive,
resume.
bro.
Brother, it's just a cash cow. It's literally just cash cow. And
Holy shit,
benefits on
dude.
the exploitation of humans.
Oh my
And
fuck.
animals. And animals. And animals.
That's
Yeah,
true.
this guy
That's
might be a
true.
genius.
I do
Because-
shame her all
because
the
of
time
developments.
for working at the mouse torture factory.
Those developments rest on the prior suffering of people. Like the whole lobotomy and stuff, those were sufferings that contributed to the development of neuroscience.
They didn't lobotomize the
Right.
right ones, if you ask me.
Yeah, evidently that's why this guy's on panel.
I mean, like I have high IQ. I was gifted status in my class. I was top 5%. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah?
I was top 10 in my class too.
Would you want to do the
Specifically, top 4. Number 4.
I,
You want me? What?
There's so much to unpack there. This guy is so funny.
It's the IQ.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to be satire and realistic too. Oh, here's this guy again.
Yeah.
What's good? This guy. This fucking
I mean,
guy.
I don't even like recognize him. Like,
Wait, what's
doesn't
your
even have
wait, American Defender, what's your age range?
solipsism, man. 18 to
Solipsism.
what is it? Like 18 to 24 for most
Yeah,
IQ.
okay. Are you
I'm a solipsis. Yeah.
Dude, how many standard deviations do you think this guy's IQ
Wait,
is
is
from
that
the
Project
median?
Gutenberg? Oh my god, this is brutal.
Wait, this guy's like
This dude doesn't even use OBS. What the fuck is R?
Restream?
Oh my god.
Why would I take streaming advice from you?
Dude, I already took the Mensa test. I got I think it was like 134.
Okay, let's do it
holy
again.
shit.
Let me-
But the other times I took multiple, it's been average 140.
Molly, I'm gonna throw another curveball at you.
That makes me a genius, right?
Something like
But
that.
we need the log.
The log.
Okay. All right. Begin.
Yeah, bottom right.
Bottom right? F?
No, A.
A.
I'm talking about it's gonna be in the bottom right.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, let me I'm fucking you over a bit. Let me
Diamond in box. E.
Diamond in box, E.
Yeah. Blank triangle.
Blank triangle.
I can't see all the options. That's what I'm saying. That.
Okay, let me
Bottom line, bottom vertical line, F.
F.
Yeah. Let's see. D.
D.
How long do you think before this guy realizes what he's done and has to give some excuse for why he has to dip?
E. No, bro, I love IQ. I mean, they're testing memory.
It's a
but
bit too
it's not
easy.
Really, not really spatial reasoning, which would be the high.
I
IQ
do not
learning.
think that IQ tests are tests of memory.
Yes, it is. 'Cause if I take the same IQ test multiple times, man.
That
Bro, if I memorize all the answers,
then it's about memory. Yeah.
Pattern recognition.
Yeah.
That is the same thing as memory. That's true.
yeah, famously,
C.
C.
Wait.
bro, how the fuck did you get that one?
Yes, C.
This guy works in fucking mysterious ways.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't fucking know, bro. Some of these are like stupid.
Question 8, and he's already dipping, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I kind of want to go with my girl.
This one's like fucking easy too.
Dude, I
Wait,
haven't
this
even
one-
analyzed it.
Wait, this will be
Let
fun.
me-
I want to do one of these.
Let me breathe. Shit.
This is the Mensa Norway one, isn't it? Or is this the
Yeah,
different one?
yeah.
This would be.
Wait, how many questions is this?
It's
I think it's like 30.
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, good.
But it's okay. He's making great time.
D.
That's right. That's right.
D.
What the fuck?
All right.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
no
can't
sh-
tell if I'm tweaking or he is.
No, because the answer was obviously C. It was like trivial.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Okay,
was
it's just
my
like they,
thought, but-
they kept like flipping, right? Like
Yeah,
flipping and
yeah,
flipping.
exactly.
So it's traversing. That's gonna be. It's D. It's D.
It's D.
I told you this shit's easy, bro.
You know what? Credit to you. I do think you're the first person to take Ian up on this offer. Ian's made it a few times when people are doing this sort of thing. Usually
Bro,
people.
Bro, what are Ian's lives
D?
even about? Like, I'll see like the
Yeah.
background. It would be like opposition only, and then we're just taking IQ test.
Oh, it's just variables. Eh.
It's
It's composite. I'm showing you inside my mind. It's composite and variables. You see
You
the
know what?
oval, square, and it
It's
it
composite
combines
and
the
variables.
composite. It comes together. It's A.
It's A.
Composite. It comes together.
You can't even say I'm wrong. It's composite variables.
He's out here like fucking mapping the stars.
It's
I mean, I
transversal.
have hyper and fantasia, so it's borderline.
Hyper infantasia.
Yeah, like Nikola Tesla.
Nikola. Yo, this guy might be the goat.
Genuinely.
Oh shit. C.
See.
Wait. No, because it's only one gray, so that'd be A.
A.
It's linear.
It's linear.
It's gonna be black triangle B. How many are there, dude? I'm bored.
We're
30.
like halfway through.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna get like 120 something.
Hmm?
Call it.
I can see it.
Line through triangle A.
Line through. That's a circle.
Oh, shit. Yeah, all
Holy
right. That might be- all right, that's my fault. It's a circle. A.
A. Sure.
Yeah.
This test is sort of biased against people who don't know what shapes are. That's
Yo, shut
Yeah,
up.
I heard that
study
they're
design.
rewriting.
I can't focus if y'all are talking. It's supposed to say it. It says in the instructions you gotta be in a quiet room. So
Just the destructions.
yeah, there are instructions. It's gonna be so point up, down, right, point up, slope down, F. So everyone's doing that. Down, F. Y'all making good time. It turns 4 times. B.
Why am I doing? Why am I doing? Why am I doing? E. Fucking hell, man. A. It might have been F. I don't know.
No, I think it's A because each one can only repeat once, right?
Well, I mean, it's a reflection on something else, like
No, it's like
the
each
graph.
one you combine all three have like all the different shapes together. That's what I thought it was.
Here, I'll give you a bit of an assist.
I mean, it's reflecting on the composite again. It's negative in composites. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Is that Pocoyo?
Is that the vegetables?
These soy vegetables split with glyphosate. Probably E.
Gotta be.
To be or not to be. Oh, these are composite variable. B.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Wait, how much time do I got? And how many
You
questions?
got 18 minutes and you got like 8 questions. You've made fantastic time.
I know, man. I rushed my work a lot growing up. That's how I got straight A's.
Famously.
I had a 9.98 average over the course of 4 years of high school. So
Yeah.
Goat.
4.0 GPA, bro. Whatever. So minus the square, minus, so it comes together. So boom, boom. That's gonna be E.
E.
It's transitioning. Square changes reflects. Square changes reflects. Square changes reflect.
You can tell he's real deal thinking because he's muttering to himself the shapes on the screen.
Well, I mean,
That's a sign of intelligence.
if I do it in my head, I'll probably mess up.
No, I get it. I get it.
I'm kind of like introverted, so it works for me.
That's tough.
Man, I wish you were a bit more introverted. Shut the fuck up.
I'm very extroverted, but I mean, I was friends with everybody in high school and at college, so reflects. Dude, that's youth and maturity combining to be the same person.
Yo, this guy might be the goat.
That's like
Very
consistency.
powerful.
That's consistency.
Yo, get this guy some podcast equipment, bro.
Genuinely.
Dude, I already got an account where I just speak my thoughts, bro. I got like 5 YouTubes. Probably D.
Probably do.
Reflecting. Being come together. D.
Mhm.
Similar counter. Similar counter. Fucking E. I don't even know that one. Or it's like the paper you punch a hole. You gotta like predict. See, that's spatial reasoning. Masculinity. So I was saying masculinity because that's what boys are better at than girls in like IQ tests with the whisk, spatial reasoning. It's cut off, so
I can move. Where do you want me to move it?
no, I was saying it's cut off, like the triangles they cut off and it places the dot. D. Gotta lock it in, man. Confidence. Actually, go back. Yeah, it's D. A. Two more. A? No. A.
Okay. Almost done. Two more.
Fuck, bro. B, maybe?
Sure. Last one. You got this. How are you feeling? What
Go,
what
go,
what,
go,
what do you
go
think
back,
your
go back.
yeah, what do you think your score range will be?
Bro, I think we're
110 to 120.
Okay.
no, we're definitely like 3 standard deviations away.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll,
I think
we'll just
I think
never know
you're
the distance.
you're
We'll just
soon
never
gonna
know
be
which way.
you're
B,
soon gonna
just
be like the
lock into
fucking
it.
like the one like Korean guy with the
Oh, yeah.
267 IQ. Wait, sorry, which
Dude,
one?
and that guy believes in God, so like
Yeah.
I'm
we all
locking in
should be.
B. No, that's an appeal to authority, man.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
locking in B. I'm locking in B.
Oh shit.
Locking in B?
Got you.
One more. Combine that. Combine.
No, the boxes. So it's probably E.
Okay. Oh wait, fuck. How many are there?
What?
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay. Just
How many are there?
I don't know, but keep on going. I'll look up. It's probably like 35.
All right, I guess.
No, you're right. I was wrong. It's 35.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, but you got this. You got like 12 minutes.
Wait, he's been making pretty good time though.
Yeah.
Time is irrelevant. We're talking about
Oh
what I mean.
shit.
I really don't want a bad score because I like doing IQ tests.
That's what Einstein said. I think time is irrelevant.
Hey, is that like the theory of relativity or whatever?
Yeah, like the theory of irrelevance, Einstein's theory of irrelevance.
A.
A.
So the box deletes. E.
E.
I gotta remember, it's not like all. Probably A. Going vertical. B.
B.
Yeah. This is the last one, right?
I think this is the last one.
Should be. Should be.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I like this one. I always do the mailbox. B.
B.
The Gmail.
Yep.
All right.
All right,
So
you ready?
Email your score, yeah. Oh no, it shows you. It shows you.
Are you ready to finish?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Oof,
Bro, I'm fucking
105.
average.
Let's go.
105 King.
Well, no, that's above average. still.
Aura.
Above
No,
the
this is
average.
Well,
like
yeah,
literally
yeah.
they literally refuse to give scores below 100 on the internet test.
I saw
Is that
somebody with like
real?
a 60. I saw somebody with a 69. Like, or no, it was like 69 or 79.
Nope. If you do, like for example, let me let's if I were to
Well,
Quickly
this
go.
just shows like this is like a longitudinal study. Like I did the same test one time. I got 112. So, I
gosh,
mean,
that just shows it's a longitudinal study.
well, I mean that was before my concussion though,
Mm.
because I play 5 sports. So
Dude, if you get above 105, that's gonna be so brutal.
Just random.
No, it's gonna say like
it's gonna
That's
say can't like return it. See
it says your score is below 100,
exactly.
Literally
Yeah.
won't give you.
but it
Yeah, I'm
like
just
it literally
better.
won't give it to you. But
Well,
you have
so
to
I'm
like
average.
you have to
At
like
least average.
seriously be trying to get I don't know.
Yeah,
thanks
I'm
for
not, I'm
being
not stupid though. That was the whole test. But I don't know, man. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna go.
you got a 105, dude.
All right, but all
I
the
feel
other
like
ones, 112. I got 130 one time, 127. Like it's not really a reflection of intelligence. It's about adaptability.
You've taken it this many times. How have you not memorized the question?
Because no, not Mensa. I did different ones.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go off and read, man. I'm kind of bored.
yeah.
Sounds good.
What are you reading currently?
Yeah, you do
What
that.
am I
bud.
reading? I'm reading Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf.
I only opened up the first page. I was gonna read it, but it's about like a guy that's like
No, Steppenwolf's good. I'm a Steppenwolf enjoyer.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure you have I'm sure you're gonna be listening to like Bach in your chambers.
I'm more of like an emotive listener. I listen to music that reflects my emotion.
Hmm.
Yeah,
High level stuff.
I've been feeling a little melancholy lately, so I've been listening to some Mac DeMarco.
I'm sorry, man. That's tough.
Yeah, but
Listen,
things will get better.
we're here if you ever need to talk, you're
Yeah,
always
yeah.
welcome.
What's her name? Rosala? Rosale?
Rosella?
Yeah, she's a LARP too. But anyways,
Oh shit.
Did she beat the fuck out of you as well?
no, I just think she's just a foit though.
Oh.
She's like, I think she's like pro-life and anti-vegan or something. I don't know. But
No,
Wait,
she's
pro-life
vegan.
and vegan.
I don't fucking
Do
know.
do we need to get her up and then you're gonna
No, I
like
I can
embarrass
go, bro.
yourself in front of like
I'm trying to
like
go eat.
like a fourth person in a row? I thought you were gonna go read. First,
Yeah,
I
eat and
first I
read.
thought it was you were gonna go
Yeah, I
hang out with your
I read.
girlfriend and
I can't-
then
I said no. I said earlier.
Well, he's sort of
I
eating in a metaphorical sense. He's
but
nourishing.
I gotta
his mind.
eat.
Yeah.
I
Content.
can't read without eating. I can't read without eating.
I see. Wait,
High-level stuff.
but just like really quick, maybe like a 5-minute debate. What's one
my
topic that
God,
you think
dude.
Rosella is wrong about?
You said she's vegan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree with veganism.
Oh shit.
Okay, why?
Yeah, the current demonstrations of veganism, as in reference to like monocrop agriculture, I think is more detrimental to society and the environment.
Are you talking about like crop agriculture?
Yeah, and also the
Do
distribution.
you
of
think that the
those.
production of crops is what's destroying the environment?
I think these demonstrations, this current demonstrations,
I don't know what you mean by that. You need to elaborate.
yeah, like how it's currently being grown, how crops are currently being agriculturalized.
Okay, you think that's what's harmful? Okay. Do you know why the majority of crops are grown in the first place?
Is that indicative of anything?
Yeah, I mean, presumably, right? If you think that what growth.
We're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about the system, not really.
I can. Okay, look. Presumably, right? If you're saying that crop death is harmful, and by being vegan, you somehow add to this in a significant way. I think in order for you to, be logically consistent with that, or sorry, not sorry. I'm blundering. Sorry, it's like late here. Okay, look. If that's what you want to minimize, if that's what you want to, reduce, then you would be vegan, right? Because less crops would have to be grown in order to serve you, right? 92 billion land animals require a lot more calories than you do.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, when we're
Well,
talking
yeah,
about,
that's quite. You don't, but you reject that 92 billion land animals require more calories than you.
I'm
That's what
saying
you're rejecting.
not majority of the crops that are being supplied by a vegan diet. If you want to talk about like wheat as a monocrop being spread out and like maybe corn for chicken feed, sure. But there's also other types of crops that are being mass produced due to the demand of certain fads like veganism.
There's crops that are specifically being grown for vegans.
I'm just saying massively grown for vegans.
For 1% of the population.
1% of the population.
Hey, I
Not-
mean, like,
not
what
even
kind
that.
of foods
No,
are like
we're
exclusive to
talking about
vegans? Like,
no, we're talking about population as a whole. These things are already being made. So if veganism were to grow as you would want to, like ought, then yeah, this demand would also grow. So
That's
even
not
just
true.
1% being in favor of that is harmful.
dude, with the amount of crops that we grow to feed the animals that we pay to be enslaved for us,
We're
we
talking
could feed
about
the world like 8 times over. It's like something like crazy like that.
Well, I mean, I'm not like a massively consume animal products, but I mean, even if we're talking about just like chickens and cows, right? how harmful is just like a couple chickens, a couple cows? What's wrong with that? And also fruit. I mean, what's wrong with
Why
that?
is that? Are you asking me like why it's harmful to
I'm saying
unalive
like
them?
your critique is probably like commercial and mass production of
No,
animal
I'm
products.
against unaliving even animals that are raised in like perfect conditions.
Unlively?
Unaliving, dude.
Unaliving. Wait, are you using that like? Are you using the K word or the M word? Schmurder or pilling?
You can just
No,
say the word.
just-
I don't care. I don't care about
Oh,
TikTok. You
shit.
can literally
Yeah,
just say
yeah.
like
Do
like,
you
kill
mean
I think it's
murder?
wrong to like kill,
Do you-
animals that are living under what you would consider like
That's
perfect
like a non
conditions,
sequitur.
right?
Duh. That's a non sequitur.
How? What?
Yeah, because killing is an amoral factor, so there'd be nothing wrong with that. Murder
Dude,
would be the
I can
moral.
explain to you what the wrong maker is and unaliving them.
How
right?
can killing?
Like you can just
define
ask me
killing?
that.
Can you define killing?
Killing to take the life of something? Like what?
Yeah, so killing would be amoral because conceptually.
Yeah, I can tell you why it's
amoral.
not. I can tell you why it's not amoral in this context, dude. This isn't like
Brother, this is an axiom. What are you talking about?
you think killing is an axiom?
In like an ethical sense, yeah, we can determine.
Are you
right?
fucking stupid?
Axioms are heuristics, yes or no?
Axioms are what, sorry?
Truth nuke. Truth nuke incoming.
Yo,
Thermonuclear
wait,
truth
I
bomb.
genuinely never thought about it like that.
Axioms are like something like humans are inherently valuable, right? That would
Yeah.
be an axiom, but it's also a heuristic to determine what would differentiate them being valuable and also what type of humans
Wait,
would be
Hegel,
valuable.
Hegel fan. Doesn't Ayn Rand speak of this?
I
when
was
she's
gonna.
like,
I was
A-
just about to say.
Yeah, he's like, A is A, existence exists, killing is
Killing is
necessary.
amoral.
All right, fine.
Dude, this guy reflects King is the goat. Holy shit.
Genuinely.
Who the fuck? This guy's just gonna like refund all these gifts.
Dude, this guy sent you like 30K coins. How much
Holy
is that?
fucking shit, dude.
He's gonna like refund all that, guaranteed.
It's like a non small amount.
Holy
but so
shit,
wait,
that's like
where were we?
$500.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
because like
I'm
1K
explaining
coins is
the-
like $20, right? So that's like
Holy shit.
600. He spent $600 on you, bro.
I mean, like, Mr. Monopoly Man's taking half of it, but so Rosella, explain how killing's like a moral quantitative or whatever.
Yeah,
Moral
because there's ways
quantitative?
that you can kill things that aren't unethical. For example, you can kill like a spider, right? But we don't say that that's like analytically bad, right?
Based on what gesture?
What do you
Based on
mean?
Based on
what
what
are you
gesture?
grounding? Like what's reflecting it not being necessarily bad? Like what's the
Like
system?
morally, yeah, because like a spider can't be like harmed by. Well, it's very unlikely to be harmed by being unalived, right? They're probably not even sentient, if I'm being entirely honest, right?
Wait, so it's based on like pain, right?
No, what? Where the fuck did you get that
I'm
from?
just saying like they're not sentient with being awareness. Yeah.
Yeah, but the wrong maker.
So them
isn't-
not being sentient would be
Yeah,
irrelevant.
but okay, dude. The reason why
relevation
like
to
sentience
pain.
matters isn't because that means that you can feel pain. At least not under my worldview. But I mean, like you didn't even ask about it.
What does sentience have to? I mean, you're very very ambiguous. Like apparently I was to them earlier, so
Mm.
they're gonna have
Dude,
to
again, okay. I mean,
be ambiguous.
wait, what's the question? Sorry.
Yeah. So what about sentience allows for harm
Oh, thank
to be
you.
done to spiders?
What about sentience? I mean, it's not like sentience itself, right? It's going to be like a specific level of sentience because presumably if you have a high level of sentience, then that means that you can have high levels of, like positive mental states. You can have pretty complex ones. I think that by unaliving them, you're depriving them of such, and I mean that would apply to circumstances in which like a cow who's like in perfect conditions, like maybe like what's it called, like grass fed, like pasture raised. Like I think that's a wrong maker in unaliving them, right? Just so much of the fact that they're being deprived of their future valuable experiences that they can have in their own unique ways.
Wait, but like what experience contributes to like I don't know that negates like human consumption? Like what about them having experience negates like me wanting to have an experience? Because if we can like posit, hey, based on like an animal based diet, universally, right? That would prove better for human experience more than animal. I favor.
Wait, you
human
think
experience over animal.
that like You think 10 minutes of just mere hedonistic pleasure is the kind of thing
Whoa,
that,
whoa, whoa!
you know,
I'm not
morally
a hedonist.
justifies
Don't even
taking
do
a
that.
cow's
Don't
life?
even do that. Don't even do that. I'm not hedonistic. I don't eat for pleasure. I only eat when I'm hungry.
Dude, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't deal with them.
There's
Like, I,
genuinely
You said
I
you
need,
said
I, look,
hedonistic. What
I
about
have work in the
eating is
morning. Like, it's only
pleasurable?
1 a.m. here. I've had enough
That's
of you.
okay.
I'm
That's
I mean,
okay.
this is. I mean, that's why I said she's a LARP. She can't comprehend anything.
Okay. Well,
105 warrior dispatches Rosella.
I'm just
through-
saying, how's it hedonistic?
hey,
If it's based on survival, like some sub-Saharan kid who
hey,
can't grow crops,
American
What do you
Defender.
think I mean when I say hedonistic, dude?
he's gonna have to eat like a iguana or something. I don't know.
Dude, what do you think hedonistic means?
Yeah, the philosophical belief of the routine of self-interest and pleasure. How is eating to survive anything pleasurable? That's like the basic
But
of
you don't think
hierarchy of
eating,
needs. You know
you
anything
don't
about
think
psychology?
you don't think eating is the kind of thing that's
I think
pleasurable?
veganism is communal narcissism. Communal narcissism, if anything, which would be anti-good. That would actually be more hedonistic because you want to believe that you're doing something good for the environment. So you're hedonistic. See, I told you, hedonism will be the death of all. Her brain's gone.
Epicurus speaks of this.
I don't like the Epicurean paradox, dude. That shit's like false statement, by the way. It starts with a false statement, by the way. It starts with a false statement because evil
Holy
doesn't
shit.
have an ontology to exist.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
prevention of good is what evil is.
I think Charsky has some thoughts on that one.
Who is Charsky?
That's me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give me like 30 seconds. I'm eating a quesadilla. It's very
Okay,
good.
that's okay. I'll get a
I-
debate
I-
done.
I
Oh wait,
thought
I'll
we
get
were
a
doing
debate
one more
done.
thing.
Wait, I'll do the debate in like 30 seconds. What trait is true of a cow that, if true of a human, would justify slitting their throats and selling them at Whole Foods?
Bro, Ian, can you spend like 4 more
That would
pounds?
prohibit. That would prohibit.
4 more pounds?
Bro, you keep like, how much stuff are you spinning, bro? Holy shit! Stop.
You said anything that would be true of a cow. That
Yeah,
would be
what's true of a
that would-
cow that, if true of a human, would justify slitting their throat and selling them at Whole Foods?
Non-human DNA.
Okay, sure.
Cow
So,
DNA.
for example, if I found you, like, I don't know, a Viltrumite, could we like eat the Viltrumites?
Yes. Do you have an argument? Why not? Do you have an
Wait, what
argument?
about like
Wait,
What the
Superman?
fuck?
What if we
What if
discovered
like
tomorrow?
Wait, if Superman came down from his like little planet, you would say that we can like, you know, unalive him and have him in a barbecue?
I don't read all this fantasy stuff. I thought Superman was like part human. Whatever.
No.
I mean, I know he's like a Kryptonian or whatever. Look, I'm just saying, human DNA is what I favor.
Do you
Wait,
think
if he
you can,
wasn't, can we put him on a barbecue?
If you said who?
Yeah. Like
If
if
he
he
wasn't.
wasn't, could we put him on a barbecue if he wasn't human in any
Yeah,
capacity?
I don't understand the Birmingham accent. Like,
if he wasn't human in any way, could we kill him and put him on a barbecue?
yeah, whatever.
thank
That's
you.
what you want.
You think that we can do that to
Wait.
dogs, by the way?
I mean, you can. I'm not.
Do you think it's ethically, like, do you think it's permissible? It's morally permissible?
Like
I think
little
it's
corgi.
nasty. I eat things that are like that are be reasonable to eat.
What do you think the question I just asked is?
I think my trait for what's good to eat would be anything that's maximizing nutrient density. That's why I eat.
That's a new trait you've given. Right?
That's
like
why I
you
eat
got
nothing.
pivoted.
That's why I eat nothing but lard and maximizing nutrient density.
I mean, I know you probably like drink Soylent. That's like
No,
30
it's straight
vitamins.
lard for me. I'm trying to get as many calories as I can in as
17 of
small of a
your
volume
daily-
as I can.
RMI or whatever.
Hmm Sure.
I mean, I think like if I had to take supplements to have a vegan diet, I'd much rather have like a grass-fed ribeye with some like
what about
kefir. and, like,
American
have all the things
Defender?
I
Could do you know like Homo erectus, like the thing that came right before Homo sapien? Could I fucking cook a Homo
You
erectus
can
on the
eat,
barbecue?
You can eat the hobbits, the Neanderthals. I don't care. It's
You
not
think
human.
you do think it would be
It's only
ethical to
only
fucking
humans
eat?
have
Average
moral
harness.
agency.
Average
Only
harness.
Holy
humans have moral
fucking shit,
agency.
dude.
Only
Wait,
humans
can I
have
just
moral
ask him like one more
agency.
question just before like I jump off?
All right,
Like,
one more
let's say-
question. I'm going, bro. This. Like,
Yeah, like let's say that we recover all of the victims
very
of
bad.
the Jewish Holocaust, and let's say that we run some DNA tests on them, and we understand that they aren't actually human, and their DNA lies slightly outside of the human genome. Would you say
Dude,
that
I've
the
been
Holocaust?
over this.
Yeah,
I
would
don't.
you say
I
that
don't
the
subscribe to
Holocaust was
hypotheticals that are
amoral?
adhering to realism. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
can
even
you
be
just answer
Jewish
the
then. What?
question?
They wouldn't even
Can
be
you
Jewish.
just engage with the question?
How would they be Jewish?
Like if you just found
They're
out that
not
their
human.
DNA was like significantly far
They would be-
away, such that
Yeah.
you
I'm
could
just
classify them
saying,
as like a different
how are
species.
they?
How
Would
did
it
he
then be
Jewish but
like
not
an amoral
human?
act?
How
Yeah,
would
'cause
it be
they're God's
Jewish but
chosen
not
people.
human? That makes no
Because they're God's
sense.
chosen people.
So God chose non-humans as chosen people.
In this hypothetical, yeah.
Yeah, this God wouldn't exist in this hypothetical then. So that hypothetical doesn't exist. It doesn't have an ontology.
He did eat
Easy.
breakfast, guys.
Easy
We
win.
Hypothetical
forgot.
doesn't
Easy
exist.
win.
It doesn't have an ontology.
I don't eat breakfast, especially as well.
Truth nuke.
The hypotheticals that have to adhere to realism and hypotheticals that adhere to realism have God's existence posited within
Like
them.
realism simplicator, right?
That's because God is the
That's right.
reflection of truth. God is the reflection of logic,
Wait,
epistemology,
what?
and all that.
Wait, just quick question. What domain of realism are you talking about, or is it just like realism simplicator?
I don't even know what that means. Man.
Yeah, wait, actually, a good question. Can you, American Defender, can you name me 2 different domains of realism?
I can't.
Like 2 different flavors.
You mean a domain, like a space in which things are true?
No, like 2 different philosophical types of realism.
What do you mean by realism? I just meant realism as in the actual.
Wait, sorry, to be clear, you can't engage with hypotheticals that don't. When you said adhere
When I
to
meant
the
realism, again, it's idiosyncratic. I was using realism as in the
Idiosyncratic.
real world.
Oh,
us
it's
right
idiosyncratic.
now. Us
Mm.
right now.
Wait, Hegel. It's not idiosyncratic. It's idiosyncratic. bro.
Idiosyncratic. I see. Sorry, blunder on my part.
I don't know. So somebody said I was using my definitions idiosyncratically, so now I just use that word to explain everything. It's
Was
subjective.
Rosella pressing him on veganism?
Yo, fuck no. I'm not. I'm going.
Holy, oh my
I
god,
thought you
Aura.
Bro,
it's
beat
all
me.
Oh
I
my
won't
god,
let the
Aura.
void spike my cortisol.
I thought you
What?
beat me. Why are you
Why are
leaving?
you calling-
Aura.
Because
But Court is
you literally
happily
stuttered.
married. What
I
are you
made you
talking
stutter.
about?
I made you stutter.
Oh, yeah.
I
You
literally
made me stutter.
I made you
Wait, is
stutter.
that
I made you
someone?
blunder. Like holy.
Premise
When-
1, you
when did this
stuttered?
occur?
Go Philsis.
Premise 1, you stuttered. Premise 2, if you
I'm pretty
stuttered,
sure
you
she
lose.
was in a live with some dude I think named Divinity. He's also a LARPer because apparently he's pro-life.
Oh, true. Oh, true.
Oh yeah,
He,
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he literally
me,
argued for
me and
pro-choice, but now he's
Divinity are
pro-life.
LARPers for sure.
Bro, you can't.
He literally was arguing for pro-choice.
You
and then he's
can't. You
pro-life.
can't
I
do
saw him
this.
on a
It
live.
can't be the case that you like name drop people and then every single one of them comes up one at a time and
just
like
saying,
beats
I'm
the
just
fuck
saying.
out of you. Like this just
He
can't
was
happen.
with her debating for pro-choice, but then he had a live saying he's pro-life. LARP.
Do
how's
you have 2 different domains in
Anyways.
philosophy that have realist positions
My
in mind yet?
domain is foids are not human.
Your domain is foids are not human.
Peace and love, hedonism will be the death of all. Love you guys.
He
Very
thinks
nice.
he thought that was so hard. Also, holy Aura Mog from Court. He comes
Bro,
up. He comes
All
up.
I had to do was come
starts
up.
talking.
Yo, holy fear hex. Wait,
Holy
my
fucking
favorite
shit.
part was when he was like listing out his feats against Court, and his feats were like, "I made you stutter."
I just have a stutter. That's not my fault. He
What-
did not induce the stutter chat.
I feel like sometimes like sometimes people will stutter just because the opponent says something that's so bafflingly stupid that it actually takes like a second to like readjust.
Yeah, you ever get stun locked by stupidity? That shit is hard.
Yeah. You're goddamn right I stuttered. You just said that you would eat a Neanderthal.
Oh yeah, you just told me that you'd eat a severely disabled 4-year-old. Yup, you're right, I stuttered.
yeah. I actually couldn't even
Well, I
believe
feel like
it.
you guys are forgetting. He can't engage with hypotheticals that don't adhere to realism, and of course, realism is just the actual, right? So,
I mean,
You
it's
can't
kind of an
really engage with-
idiosyncratic definition, though.
right. You can't really engage with hypotheticals that aren't actual. So,
Yeah. Gosh.
That's true. I forgot. Thanks, Seiko fan.
welcome.
Yeah.
What a powerful 105, dude. What a potent.
105 is kind of high. I assumed it would be lower.
No, I think
The Mensa Norway test is weighted pretty heavily. Like, I think I forget exactly how high, but
Is there,
like
like, a
Eric
curve
Eric
on
was
top of
saying
it?
that the only time that they'll not let you see the score is if it's like 3 standard deviations below.
Wait, so it's just inflated by 3 standard deviations?
I think so.
Wait, that's insane. That would mean that his IQ is like 55, bro. Because standard deviation is
Lion.
15.
Goat.
That's
It
pathetic.
would mean that. You're correct.
Wait, it didn't show you his score?
Yeah.
No,
it showed
no.
us 105.
He showed us
Oh,
105,
okay.
but the Mensa Norway test is curved. I don't know if it's 3 standard deviations.
3 is kind of crazy.
3 would be pretty wild because it caps out at 145, which I feel like would be
Wait, that is 3. That is 3, right?
Yeah, but that would mean that that would mean that it would be like that would be the equivalent of 100, right? No way it caps out. No way it can't measure if you have an IQ above 100.
I wonder.
I was surprised he kept going to see the end. That was
Bro, if I had randomly guessed at like the last 3 questions in the IQ test, I think I'd just pull the ripcord, you know. Worst case
Yeah.
scenario, you just leave the live and it's like embarrassing, but it's like, you know.
Dude, I
No.
wanted to join up earlier when he was talking about me, but I was talking to my husband about the new whip I'm buying, so I was unable to.
Bummer. I'm sure you would have spent your time more valuably if you had been talking to this friend we've made.
Maybe he would have
Whatever.
left sooner. Maybe I would have
Maybe,
saved you
maybe.
guys a headache.
That guy's great. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Next appearance.
Fuck, I'm like thinking like what should I do for the thumbnail? Do
Mm,
you think it's like no, I feel like it would be problematic to do like the like the one thumbnail that all of like the white nationalists use of like it's like the shot of like porn where it's like the black dude surrounding like the white girl.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if that one would be too problematic.
Yeah, what do we chat?
Might
Do you think
be.
that's off limits? What do we think?
And you just like Photoshop like the faces of like everyone involved. Probably not.
Might be funny, but
Yeah,
We
I'll
will see,
do.
we'll see.
I'll do I'll give it some thinking. I'll give it some
I'm
thought.
sure. Some real work will have to go into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Holy shit.
How have you been enjoying? I feel like you haven't run this topic in a minute. How's it been?
Well, this topic is interesting because it's like the tutorial mission. Like everyone who disagrees with this is like stupid beyond belief, like beyond comprehension. They're just so dumb, and all of the arguments against being gay are just so bad. It's like,
Clearly,
like
you haven't
NLT,
engaged with the
right?
natural law tradition, right? Yeah.
Dude,
well,
that view has to be so troll. Like,
No, yeah, it's hilarious. Did you watch the B song Woolen?
yes, bro. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god, bro. That guy is genuinely like an idiot.
What a scumbag. Ian and I were talking about this like a week or two ago. Did you watch him crash out? And after because Woolen made like the most tame, timid joke in the world.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
wait. Also, like, what was it? I feel like with NLT people, you just like never know what their answer is, like before they like answer your question. Like
Yeah.
there's no structured way to tell like what is the
Yeah,
natural
there's
law.
zero principled way to.
Yeah. It's just like oh yeah, like whatever's convenient in the moment.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, wait. Okay, hold on. Right, like you know, having sex is in line with your like reproductive faculty, but like raping, well, that goes against your like being, you know, your social integration faculty. So you can't do
Right.
that.
Can't do that. No.
Yeah, and then it's like the question that was asked was like, is it like immoral to like walk around on your hands because like your hands
He
are
said
like
that was fine, right?
yeah, he said that was fine.
But chewing the fictional
like
nutritionally
yeah.
empty gum, he
That's
wasn't
again-
sure.
Wait, and then
Yeah.
he said that lying goes against it because like your vocal system
Mhm.
is like built to like talk
Convey
about
truth,
how you
yeah.
act. But then I genuinely don't
Do
know.
you think,
like,
do you
No,
think
no,
it's a
it's-
violation of natural law theory to perform like Shakespeare?
Maybe. Yeah, I just have no idea. Well, and it's also like it's just genuinely impossible to because there are like liberal natural law theorists who I think argue pretty persuasively that the only way to make sense of it is going to leave homosexuality as permissible. But
Do you know there's like a fantastic Substack article. I think it's by one of Woolen's friends. But it just goes through, it's like the funniest article I've ever read.
just the Glenn one.
I think so. That probably.
hey, Rancho, do you notice that I've been up here for 5 minutes and I'm coin mugging you?
bro, Joe.
No.
Damn, I want to show this to
I
chat so
just-
badly.
Oh my god! I just rediscovered that Bison claims that Amos Woolen did him public harm. by
Holy shit.
It was the most timid joke in the world. Let me see if I can find it. But it was like,
This attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
Tina.
Bro, could you imagine if he debated humor or something?
dude.
We'd like sue him for defamation. Holy shit.
WHE. Oh my god. Chersky, there's a liberal woman, I can't remember her name, but she debated Andrew Wilson. She runs NLT. I mean, like, I guess that's her view.
Are you talking about the
Erudite?
erudite person or
No, it's not. It's not
Iowa?
erudite.
Okay, yeah.
Is it? Are you thinking of Tilly?
Maybe. Do you have a picture of what she looks like?
The British woman?
Nope, not British.
Okay.
Then
Are you
no,
talking
Tilly
about-
is very British.
Are you talking about the one that was like you have 3 baby daddies?
No.
Okay.
No, I think she had. Hold on, I can find it. Give me a sec.
What a crazy! It's very
She's
funny
also
to me
been on
that.
Jubilee a lot.
Is she?
You mean the olive jar?
Maybe I'd have to see a picture. Yeah, she
Naima?
has dreads, AG.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, she runs natural law?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she did when she debated Andrew Wilson.
Wait, she's low-key like, bro, did you see them talk about like if you could experience like pain without a mind?
Yes, it pissed me off.
What does that
Bro.
even mean?
Well, they both are just like that was genuinely skill-based matchmaking, bro. Holy shit.
The Whatever
Wait.
podcast is a really nice elo match for.
Yeah,
Andrew.
I really liked it. I really liked it when Not So Erudite's position was Agrippa's trilemma succeeds, and then the counter to that was like, yeah, but what if I just assume dogmatism?
Oh, dude.
That's so based.
I think who's gone on. Anne did whatever, and I think I remember Anne doing pretty well. Has anybody
Yeah.
else gone
Yeah,
on
and did
whatever?
good.
It was on like moral realism, right?
Yeah.
Comrade
Mhm.
B was on the Whatever podcast, but she was there for like 11 fucking hours. That poor girl.
I've heard it's like a crazy marathon. Like you're there for hours.
Yeah,
that-
they sign
imagine-
you up for like a 3-hour long podcast and keep you there for like 6 hours straight.
Oh Jesus.
Well, I think I was talking to my friends. We do like the Unapologetic show together. It's like kind of like a joke idea, but I think it'd be so fucking funny to bring in like top apologists and then you sit them down next to like literal like Christian troglodytes, and then you have to just like watch it all devolve into like infighting. Like you get, I don't know, like fucking like Trent Horn next to like 3
Like
people
Rasmussen?
advocating for like yeah. Well, that would be insanely evil to do to Rasmussen, but you get like
You have
Rasmussen.
like Rasmussen
and
next to like
The
3
chill-
precepts.
I would
yeah,
genuinely-
seriously.
Oh my god. Rasmussen is just the chillest, sweetest guy in the world. I don't think I could. What a. Oh
Or can
my
you imagine
God.
like Brian Cutter like explaining psychophysical harmony and Darth Dawkins is just like screaming next to him?
Not too much on Darth. That's my goat.
Bro, my favorite part was, did you see Darth Dawkins debate fucking Graham Oppie? He asked him, the first question he asked him was like, are you the type of atheist that rejects God? And Oppie was like, yeah, isn't that what an atheist is? Like, holy shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he debated Felipe Leon and he got like spawn killed. Like, I don't know, Leon was just trying to give like good faith, genuine answers, and then like it just kept on fucking obliterating Darth, but like the script must go on. So he was just asking questions that were like previously answered by like literally the statement that came before.
I am glad it seems like the pre-suppers are getting less attention recently. Like, people are rightfully. I mean, Jay Dyer managed to embarrass himself against Tim Pool of all people.
Dude, Jay Dyer doesn't know what logical validity is.
No. Yeah, I watched. He also thinks, what was it? Grounding is giving. What was the? Do you remember what this was?
Yeah,
Ian?
let me pull up the clip.
Was it
dude.
grounding is just giving a justification for? Is what he
Yeah,
said or something like that?
fucking
Yeah,
goat.
just
where-
like.
yeah. Wait, let me pull up the clip.
Not familiar with what grounding is. That just means giving an epistemic justification for why this is the case. Good reasons, not just.
And so what's yours?
Well, I believe the Christian worldview.
Grounding is giving an epistemic justification for why it's
fucking
the
way.
case.
This guy's the goat. Holy
That's right.
shit.
That's right.
Can you imagine, like, your entire argument is about, like, how do you ground your epistemology and your ethics and your
It is.
metaphysics, and he
This
doesn't,
is
and you don't
actually
even
at
know what grounding
least.
is?
This is like significant evidence against the truth of the Orthodox tradition. Like
True.
if well, it's Father Ananias, right, allows this guy to say this sort of thing, there's no way that there's this genuine spirit, this genuine connection to God. I do not
Dude,
think.
wait, do you think that's like a good reductio? It's just like, look, if you're a Christian, then you share the same beliefs as like Q-Top. Therefore you should be a Christian. Like,
Nah,
That's
dude.
if have you read any of the stuff? It's just like a couple of like throwaway like shitposty like academic papers, but there's like stuff about it's like the problem of like meager moral fruits where you just argue
Yeah.
like
Christians are evil.
yeah, Christians kind of suck. And that's kind of surprising if Christianity is true.
Yeah, I've read a few of those papers. I mean, I think there's something to it in the sense that at least it would certainly be evidence for Christianity if like Christians were uniquely good people, right?
Yeah.
Like conversion to Christianity made you like a super great person. So the fact that it doesn't do that has to be at least some evidence against Christianity. But
Yeah, definitely. Okay, wait, I found the article. It's by Silas Abramson. Okay. It's titled Why Natural Law is the Best. It's on Substack. Yesterday, I was speaking with my very real Catholic friend before I converted, that is. We were vigorously discussing natural law theory, as Catholics so often do, getting into the intricacies of constitutive versus coordinative powers, aborted acts, life starts at conception, by the way, and modal metaphysics of gum. As usual, I was spewing objections right, left, and center, trying my best to avoid his rationally ironclad arguments. For a while, I had lulled myself into a sense of keeping up until, that is, he asked me, "You're raising all these objections because you're masturbating, am I right?" All the blood drained from my face, and I loosened the grip on my penis. I was caught. I was rejecting natural law because I didn't know how to cancel my OnlyFans subscription.
holy shit.
Needless to say, I was instantly converted. I now accept our Lord and Savior, St. Thomas Aquinas, into my heart. After the scales have fallen from my eyes, I'm at awe that I ever rejected the view. I mean, it's so
Holy fucking
it
shit.
so elegantly captures a long list of Morian truths of ethics, such as that it's worse to lie it's worse to lie than to allow your entire family to be tortured to death. There's an absolute prohibition against giving your wife facials. You should allow the entire earth to be blown up before you get a piercing. The contingencies of saliva the contingencies of saliva production are often the only thing between you and moral depravity. Jerking it is worse for your flourishing than being tortured to death. Any theory that doesn't get these points right is obviously disqualified from being taken seriously. Now, if some of those points are not as obvious to you as they are to me, well, don't worry. The great thing is that natural law can say whatever you want. If you're tired of those people walking at 0.5 meters per second slower than you on the sidewalk, well, it's obviously because they're using their locomotive powers against its natural end of getting places in reasonable fucking amounts of time. To hell with them. But despite appearances to the contrary, you're not using your digestive system against its natural end of health by eating 1,000 Big Macs because, well, you see, there's also the proximate end, and nutrition is good, and actually it's that you're just using the coordinative power of chewing and stuff. Oh, and also it exercises your fast foodative power, whose natural end it is to eat a bunch of tasty burgers. But this might make you wonder which ad hoc explanations are the right ones. If you can argue for anything, well, don't worry, as there is a perfectly principled answer. Any dispassionate and impartial truth seeker worth their salt will come to conclusions matching exactly what the Catholic Church currently teaches. If someone ever ends up disagreeing with these teachings, that can only be explained by them being extremely biased, blindly accepting the authority of their own whims rather than thinking objectively. Some naysayers may say that it seems egoistic and misguided that the reasons I should not murder you is that it's contrary to my flourishing. But that's a big old misunderstanding, as natural law surely cannot be egoistic when I really wish I could be gay, but I'm not allowed to. Really, it's a deep metaphysical and wholly nondescript sense of flourishing that should guide my actions, obviously. So surely it cannot be the sign that the theory is selfish and egoistic when it claims that my reasons for not murdering you have nothing to do with your interests in flourishing. What's supposed to be the problem with that? Anyone who isn't converted to natural law after reading this is clearly just deceiving themselves because they can't muster the courage to tell the wife that pegging Tuesday has to end, seeing as it violates the exuadative end of the sphincter, and the Pope and God hate it.
It's all true.
Yep.
All of that.
That was incredible.
Not
Yep.
only is that true, it's what determines whether or not you spend eternity in hell, is whether or not you live in line with.
Wait,
this
Hegel, come on,
theory.
man. Look, I was on board with everything, and then they said pegging Tuesday has to end. That's where I draw the line, man. Come on.
Where I hop off.
Yeah.
The fate of my immortal soul depends on the end of Pegging Tuesday. Wow.
Dude, Monkey Boy and I would do anything except give up pegging Tuesday. Is that right?
Do you want a really funny fact? Oh wait, never mind. Fuck, it updated. I thought the dude was still in the comment section.
Brutal.
That would have been so funny. Man, if only he brought up like Monkey Boy or Right Here, Right Now, and then I would have brought them onto the panel too.
But alas.
Dude,
Yeah.
Right Here, Right Now has to be like the GOAT of the com, bro. This guy genuinely uploads every interaction that occurs.
It's
No,
high-level
it's not just
philosophers
him, it's
discuss
like-
natural law.
There's like 20 of us that have access to that guy's channel,
Bro,
and we all just
Corey,
upload
He
everything.
deadass uploaded. It's like Breege and Rancho talk about anime. Like this guy's
No.
the GOAT.
Bro, he's like a better version of 11.
Bro, 11 doesn't upload any of the interesting stuff.
I'm also one of the 20 people who has access to the account.
Is that true?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ian, do you upload?
No, I don't upload, but it's the only way to get the Eric VODs.
I see.
This fuck is concerned about his future.
Very sad, very sad.
Whatever, man. 10-year is temporary. Discord debate wins are forever.
That's right.
If you show your advisor, if you show your doctoral advisor the video of you screaming at a 14-year-old for fucking up, formalizing an argument, I feel like that should count.
Here is me being the prestigious leader of the KG clan. Please accept me into your program.
Don't talk shit about KJ, bro.
Like, if he should just put on his resume that hundreds of 14-year-old boys worship him.
It is. I mean, sincerely, it is crazy that any community that involves debate and has a tier list will just have Eric at the top. Like, it's
No,
just you can go to a community that I know zero people in. I've never interacted with anyone. Entirely disconnected. And if you find a tier list, the top of the tier list will be Eric. It's
Wait, that's been changing though. Now I've seen tier lists where it's Flo, Tron, and then Eric.
Bro,
That's-
okay. Flo is this guy is
That genuinely
obviously
might be heresy, right?
Well, okay,
I would
wait.
have to.
Have you seen BoJack Horseman? The joke for the first season about how Princess Carolyn's boyfriend is obviously 3 kids dressed in a trench coat.
Oh, I love that show.
I feel like that's what Tron is. It's or no, not Tron. I think Tron is fine. I don't know. I don't have problems with Tron. I feel like that's what Flo is. It's so obvious that he's full of shit that he has no idea what he's talking about.
I don't think I've ever seen this person debate, so I can't comment. But
You for sure don't
Neither
want
have
to.
I.
I'm sure it's high level stuff. based
He
on
runs
how
D&G words.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, I should I think if I ever debate him again, I'll just run Lacanian. I'll run the Lacanian counter argument where I just
Space. You read
Bro.
the Baidu fascism of the potato thing.
Wait, hey, GoFan, I can send it to you on Discord, but there's a clip of Synth debating him, and Synth genuinely just makes up bullshit. And Synth is yeah, I hold to a view of victorial substance. It's she's talking about kernels and stuff. And Flo's nodding along. It's oh, interesting, kernels. He's I actually reject that. Then Synth goes, I just made all of that bullshit up, right?
Goat.
Yeah, that whole debate is like fantastic. I've watched the synth versus flow debate. Like it came out like last month. I think I've watched it like at least 10 times.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like way over time. But I also have to read all my supers. Oh, and also I uploaded a new video recently, just now. It's titled Christian Apologist Loses the Debate and Runs Away. Here's the preview clip.
Okay, and if I say you're wrong because I say so, why am I wrong?
That's circular.
And why is that wrong?
Yeah, and so far as in order to accept the conclusion, I would already need to accept the conclusion, and I don't.
Okay, so you're unable to explain why I'm wrong.
Can you summarize back to me what I just said?
No, I can't. But basically what you're saying,
That's
you said
brutal,
you don't have
dude.
to
Hey, how's it going? Yep, go give it a watch. Go, give it a like. Go give it a thumbs up. You guys are welcome to hang while I read these supers. But if you
I'll
head
probably
on
dip.
out,
Much love to you all.
yeah.
Bye,
Charsky, you
Charsky.
gotta do the thing. You know the thing that I texted you about. You gotta register. It's gonna be fun.
Thanks for having me up, Ian, but I'm gonna dip.
Yeah, hey, thanks so much for coming out. Wait, can you drop a comment? I don't think I follow you.
Oh yeah, I can.
Bye, man.
Yeah, later. Cool to see you.
Okay, night.
Night. Have a good one.
You too.
Yep. Wow, that was a lot of fun. Danky12, thanks so much for the super chat. Just wanted to add, many biologists support the idea that being gay may be selected for to increase resources for the next generation to be cared about so they reproduce. Therefore, the gene survives. I have heard about that. That's, I don't know, that's at least like prima facie compelling. Like that seems approximately true. I don't know. I mean, like, and imagine like modern society, you know, in theory, gay people are going to pay more taxes than straight people who have kids because, you know, your kids get you like tax write-offs, or at least they should. So I don't know. That to me seems like a reasonable system where if you have kids, you can get like tax write-offs on the basis of those kids. I actually have no idea if that's the current system. It's like pretty stupid if not, though. But I mean, in that sense, it's like, okay, you know, like gay people who don't have kids are going to end up paying more. And then people who have kids are going to pay less. And that's maybe fine. And there's, you know, like a cool distro of resources there. Relax with Russell ASMR. Thanks so much for the super chat. Bro had to use a lifeline to pull the audience. True. Ian is a sick fuck. This is ableist hate abuse. Yeah, definitely. Eat some shorts. Thanks so much for the super chat. Watching people claiming to get a concession on Ian is equivalent to the one time Mac got a point in karate, and then he was roundhouse kicked to the face. Always Sunny reference. Yeah, I mean, it really comes crumbling down. And when he was talking about like his debate victory over Court, and it's like, yeah, I made Court stutter. But did you like, I don't know, maybe like get like a concession or like a contradiction? Like Diva of Disco, thanks so much for the super chat. Hey, and just wanted to say thank you for defending gay rights and cooking theists. I also went vegan today because you inspired me. That's fantastic. Let's get a huge W for Diva of Disco. Hope you have a great day. Love you guys. That's like really seriously cool. Like from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate that. I don't know, more than I could probably convey in the time that I'm allotted. But I really do appreciate that. And congratulations. It is like the obviously true moral conclusion. Bug, thanks so much for the super chat. Linux, absolutely brutal. True. Truk. Yeah, that was an unfortunate first pull. Eat some shorts. Thanks so much for the super chat. Don't let this guest crash out. Taint Phineas and Ferb's good name. Yeah, I don't even know which one. Was he talking about like Candace's boyfriend? Avens, thanks so much for the super chat. Why do you not immediately call out the naturalistic fallacy? Rebutting with evidence of gayness in nature feels like it never gets anywhere useful. I I mean, I'm not compelled when you label something as just being a fallacy. I think that the probably good true thing to do is to just get to the heart of the problem by actually asking like a question that kind of exposes why it's a problem. I don't know. I'm the more I read about like philosophical topics, the less I'm compelled by things like people like name dropping fallacies. Like, I don't know, man, just tell us what premise you reject. Danny12, thanks so much, or Danky12, thanks so much for the chat. I would argue against Hegel's idea that when the relationship between things changes, the object change. Essentially, his argument about everything in the universe being interconnected is wrong. Yeah, I mean, you probably want to say that there's like Cambridge changes and then there's like non-Cambridge changes. Dr. Fudge, thanks so much for the super chat. Caller like sounding based. Dr. Fudge, thanks so much for the super chat. Literal Terrence Howard stuff. 1 × 1 is 2, baby. Truk. Eat some shorts. Thanks so much for the super chat. Why not answer the salary question with $69 and 400 or $69,000 and 400? My elementary school teachers failed me, dude. $69,420. Synthwave Ash, $200 super chat. That's fucking crazy. That's nutso. That's like actually genuinely really cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for the $200 super chat. That's like, I don't know. I'm honestly at like a loss for words. A $200 super chat is huge. That's massive. I really appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. A $200 super chat allows me to do all the things that I would like to do with the stream. I'm looking to upgrade my desk setup. I want to get more monitors. My monitors are currently sitting on chairs. I'm trying to get like a real setup going. I really do appreciate it. Big W, Synthwave Ash. I love you. Kieran Dave, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. $20 is really big too. Is this caller the human embodiment of psychic damage? Yeah, he's like the Benjamin Button of IQ. He's like fucking hemorrhaging it. Soon he'll be dead of IQ loss. The Rabid Squirrel Sage, thanks so much for the super chat. Plus 100 points for the Darth Sidious reference. Yeah. I'm Maddox, thanks so much for the super chat. I don't know if you know, but you've made it onto YouTube's feature list. Apparently you've sparked vigorous debate and conversation. The featured list? I don't know. What is that? Oh, fuck, Molly. I'm sorry. Okay. Do we have anything else? Okay, if not, hey, head on over, watch the newest video. I just dropped it. I'll see you all there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Love all of you. Have a great time.